Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the graveyard shift. That was a crazy way to end the Western Conference Finals, man. Lakers get swept. I didn't see that coming until probably the end of game two, probably to keep it real. Make sure my sounds is right. What's good? See y'all out here. Give y'all some time to come in. Whew. Denver put it on them boys. I see you, Donovan, Timothy, big fan, Breezy. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, man. Well, as y'all see, this episode is titled "How the West Was Won." We can, kind of talk about that a little bit, y'all. We could talk about just run down the whole Western Conference playoffs from the beginning to the Western Conference Finals. That's my intentions. I know once y'all start getting in here, we're not gonna be able to get to it. What's up, Leaf Diggy? I see Andrew G, Celtics in 7. Nah, but that's not possible, man. Y'all don't got Kevin Garnett. Anything ain't possible. Nuggets in 5 against the Heat. Who y'all got winning that? Because the Heat gonna win the Eastern Conference, bro. There's no way the Celtics come back. Nuggets in 5's on me. See you, Leaf Diggy. Y'all talk, man. So many conspiracy theorists, man. Y'all said it was gonna be the Celtics and Lakers. That's what everybody wanted to see. That's where the money was. Apparently not. Y'all seen that shot Jokic hit over at AD? Step back, had a joint like this. Hey, but when they shoot, man, all you gotta do is finish high, snap your wrist, man. That thing got a chance to go in. That's what he did. Hey, yo, I sound cool. I sound good, y'all. Let me know in the chat. Let me make sure my sound is right. Covered all angles. See, Lee, you just be making crazy takes, bro, and then try to purchase the insurance after you already did it. Well, my favorite Western Conference series, man. I mean, we lost, but it was a good series. I know that's a biased take, but I like the only series the Kings was in, which was the first round. We got put up out of there kind of quick. Man, real quick, anybody that's out there, if y'all watching, please like the video. Got to get my likes up. Start getting my what do they call it, engagement up with the viewers. Y'all help me out. Make sure y'all subscribe and like all that. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. As soon as I monetize, I'm gonna do my appreciation show. We're calling it the Podathon. I will stream for 24 hours straight. If you doubt me, you know what I'm saying? If you doubt that I'll do the whole 24 hours, man, y'all pull up. You'll see. Guaranteed to do it. All the routines make the playoffs. Nah, Brizzy, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna stay like that. But shit, let's run it down real quick before I send the link out. I'm gonna send the link out, so anybody that want to jump up, y'all can. Of course, y'all always welcome to jump in here. But let me just kind of run down the Western Conference just from top to bottom real quick. So, first round, the 1 seed Denver Nuggets were matched up with the 8 seed Minnesota Timberwolves. They took care of them in 5 games. The only game the Timberwolves did win was game 4, which went to overtime. So, that was as close to a sweep as it could have been. Except for obviously a sweep. Memphis, the 2nd seed Memphis Grizzlies took on the 7th seed Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers took that series in 6 games. My very own Sacramento Kings were the 3 seed against the 6 seed Golden State Warriors. That went to 7, where, as y'all know, Steph Curry went ballistic and dropped 50 on my Kings, and they went on to win that one. The 4 seed Suns took on the 5 seed Clippers. The Suns won that in 5 games. And then In the second round of the Western Conference Finals, the 1 seed Nuggets beat the 4 seed Suns in 6 games, as well as the 6 seed Warriors took on the 7 seed Lakers. I actually had the Warriors winning that one in 6, but the Lakers actually won in 6. I know, I'm a Laker hater. I know. And so that took us to the Western Conference Finals, which, as you all know, ended in a sweep. 4 games. The Nuggets waxed the Lakers. Even today on the panel, if any of y'all was tapped in, I don't know who watches the panel and who doesn't, but they were trying to, delusional Lakers fans were trying to convince us that the Lakers would win Game 5 and whatever. I mean, I called it. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, I mean, y'all listen to me. So now the Nuggets. That's just just a rundown on how the West was won. I think it's the fans that make you want to. That's a fact, Tank. Like the Lakers fans, man, they make you act that way, bro. It's like they're the worst fans in the world. It's like just delusional. You see what's going on, and you refuse to just accept reality. Just refuse to accept reality. Like LeBron James was not going to save him. IDK, your brother's one of those delusional fans. Man, I'm sorry for you. Like I know you love your brother, you know what I'm saying, but I'm sorry that he got to be that way.
Nuggets and fries on me. I done told you. I covered all angles, bro. I said this shit wasn't over, and I wasn't gonna be happy until Denver and Miami reached 4 wins.
Real quickly before you go on, let me introduce everybody up. Let me say what's up to everybody. Tim Hobbs, what it do?
Big Ox, what it do?
Getting ready for this graveyard shit. Donovan, what's good, bro?
I'm not feeling too good right now, bro.
I mean, shit. It happens to the best of us, man. Yo, T. Cart, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Big Ox, bro.
I'm feeling good.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, some are crying, some are crying from pain, some are crying from
we never been in the finals
got
before.
More basketball to play, bro. So.
You see this nigga LeBron. You see this nigga LeBron being a prima donna, man. Talking about he's Muller retirement, man. Like this nigga, man. I don't know what's up with him, man.
Tim, he 38, bro. He 38.
He my favorite.
It was AD's fault tonight, bro. It wasn't LeBron's fault.
Shenanigans, bro. You know you're not retiring, bro. Like let's just cut the bullshit, bro. You know you're not retiring, bro. He just want to get a media and something to talk about for the summer, bro. We all know you're not retiring, bro.
We all know.
I mean, Tim, we need something to talk about during the summertime. So I'm happy
but bro,
the Nuggets and the Heat.
I ain't meaning to talk about. Well, shit, we got we supposed to talk about Nuggets and Heat. Let's wait for the Heat to do it, right, Leaf?
Yeah, let's wait for the Heat to do it, man. Let's wait till Miami reach 4 wins, just like we had to wait till the Nuggets to reach 4 wins. I ain't falling for none of that bullshit trap shit, man. Yeah, we're gonna wait for that. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that.
Donovan, Junebug got a question for you, bro.
Bro, I had already explained that shit because I was on Dub shit. I already explained it. I ain't got to explain myself again.
Well, listen, what happened was.
Shit. I mean, I'll explain. I mean, shit. They just a better team. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like when it came down to the fourth quarter, the Lakers ran out of gas. The role players weren't making shots. AD. I mean, you could play that inconsistent shit like maybe in the early rounds, but when you start playing the better teams, like you got to be consistent on a game to game basis, and he wasn't. And I mean, shit, the second best player in the series with the Lakers, it was Austin Reeves. I mean, you can't take this game on game off shit. And like he should have at least averaged that series. Like it should have been like 25 and 15 to 18 a game, like every game.
I think he did average that though for the series though. I think he averaged 25 and 12 or 25 and 13 or something like that.
I think he averaged he averaged about like 24 and 24 and
for AD to play like he did in an elimination game is sad and sorry. There's no excuse for AD in an elimination game when you have LeBron James at 38 years old playing on one leg, give you a 40 piece.
Didn't AD go crazy in the third quarter though?
He didn't go crazy.
No, he did not.
He did not go crazy. He did not go crazy.
He was a disappointment. He was a disappointment the entire game.
And
the third quarter was the most disappointing one.
Yeah, he missed layups. He missed layups.
Yeah, he was missing layups.
Bro, he was taking layups over Jamal Murray, bro.
He was trying to get foul calls, missing layups. He would try to get foul calls and would smoke layups and just look at the ref the whole time.
I think this just speaks. The thing is, bro, AD. The thing is, like, Joker was wearing him down, bro, in the post because the thing is, AD don't really like contact like that.
Bro, he ain't. You know what? When Jokic,
hold on, Jaden, I got you. And the thing is, I started to notice it at the beginning of the series. Like, yo, Joker was like literally throwing his whole weight into AD's chest every single time he was in the post. He wasn't getting no help, and I started to see him wear down as the game was going on and on and on. And the thing is, that kind of took a lot out. The more and more he did that, the further away AD got away from the basket.
Leaf, why do you think 2020 worked so much? Because they had two big bodies next to him to be able to take that load instead of him.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Hey, let's just get this out the way, man. AD, where the dog go, man? It's cooked.
Dog. He never had
y'all act like AD is like some all-time.
He never had it.
I'm not done.
Best player of that team, though.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hey, so look, today we're gonna have to let each other talk. Yeah. We're gonna be civilized today, all right? If we can't do that, then I'm gonna have to like start moving us around. Only like 5 of us in at a time, you know what I'm saying? But that's too much work for me. I just want us to just sit up here and talk some shit.
Bobby.
You know what I'm
Go ahead.
Let's be cool, y'all. Go ahead, got it.
Hey, like I said, AD, where the dog go, man? You lost all that bark from the last 2 series, and now you want to pull it to this series and not want to hoop. Hey, D-Lo, I'm not gonna lie. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy, because he's getting real bad. It's getting real bad out here. I'm not gonna lie. They're trying to pack you up already, bro. They
went from one Russell to the next.
They're saying you and Ben Simmons. They're saying you and Ben Simmons are gonna be on the same team.
Hey, D-Lo to China, bro.
They're gonna form that super team with Dwight. They're gonna form a super team with Dwight in Taiwan.
Yeah, about to be in Taiwan, bro.
I mean, he'll get an NBA job. He'll get an NBA
job. Wait. Time out. I thought y'all was going to keep D-Lo. What happened?
Oh no, we got Kyrie coming though. Kyrie coming to play with LeBron though. You didn't hear?
No, we're not talking about none of that. We're not talking about
Bobby, you hear this?
We're not talking about
Leaf, don't talk to me about that. I always wanted Kyrie on that team. Like,
hey, my
Bobby,
next thing
you hearing this?
My next thing is,
I'm listening to everything. Yo.
My next thing is Jokic. I tried to tell him about you, my dog. I'm sorry, I really did. I tried telling you. I tried telling them about you. They don't want to listen. You know, it's all good though. You feel me? You know, you proved it again, and now they're trying to say the ratings gonna be down because you're in the finals.
I had Joker as the MVP since
Jamal.
Jamal.
LeBron is the GOAT.
But look though, John, what happened on that last shot? How he let Jamal Murray rip him right there?
I mean, hey, he drove to the rim, which everyone wanted to do. He didn't want to settle the 3. Jamal Murray came with the help defense. It was good defense. Yeah, he drove to the rim.
You see, that's the shit that confuses me. Because when LeBron passed out of that shot, y'all crucify him. When he take the shot and get ripped, y'all crucify him. Like, make up your mind.
Nah, I wasn't mad at him. He made the right play.
My mind's made up. I'm
not about you. But like the people with people with that type of comments, like.
Well, the game. I wasn't saying he was supposed to pass the ball.
No, not you. I'm not talking about you.
Okay, I'm talking about just in general. Just in all, like the shot was he needed to take a shot right there. He had 40 points. I'm just saying, like, you know,
missed the shot. He just missed the shot at the
end. He didn't get the shot off.
He got ripped.
He didn't get the shot off.
Yeah, I mean,
the shot before that, bro. That was. I'm like,
you talking about the one at the end of the shot clock?
He
had the points up.
That shit.
It was like 3 seconds left.
Hey, my final 2 things. You know what I'm saying, Jamal. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know they you had gave up. You're calling you a fake human for the.
He's not real, bro.
Week. So just keep doing that. And MPJ, if you keep on trying to play like how you playing, this little catch and shoot the ball every time you touch it. Oh yeah, you're cooked. You're trying to cook.
I think he's gonna be the reason why they lose next round.
You're trying to stop the best big in the league from getting the ring. I'm gonna get mad, bro. Stop playing, bro. That's all I had to say, Ox. It's my prop. That's my prop for Jokic. It's my prop for the Nuggets. If people try to contest that and they really got some problems, I'm not gonna lie. I'm cooking them. So we here.
Hey, JJ, one more question before you go. Who you what's the offseason plans for the Hawks?
For the Hawks?
Yeah.
We talking about the Hawks, Leaf?
Yeah, like, bro, we don't
Come on, bro.
Hey, go to. You don't got to answer that, bro. We talk about that during the summertime, bro.
Yeah, I was only messing with him now. Salute, JJ.
Your Nets got swept.
Bro, you know,
the Lakers got swept.
Lakers lost to the better team. You know what I mean? Clearly, just Denver was a better team. I think people we all underestimated.
LeBron got swept in 3 different decades, right?
The Lakers got swept, and LeBron was still.
LeBron got swept in 3 different decades.
Again, his teams got swept that he was a part of.
Jalen, how old are you?
Go. I'm 29. Y'all act like I'm a baby. I've seen it.
Hold on. So you all right, hold on. So you was around in 2007 when you was a little itty bitty Jalen. He got swept. 2018, you was you saw him get swept in the finals.
After he carried the team to the finals.
And you just seen him just get swept about maybe a couple hours ago. He got swept in 3 different decades. What other superstar that happened to him?
Wait, did he ever get swept in the first round? Oh, he never got swept in the first round. Who got swept in the first round again?
Isn't this his first time getting?
Michael Jordan.
Isn't this his first time getting swept outside of the finals though? Like,
I mean, you could say he got swept in 3 different
he got
decades,
swept
but
in 3 different decades, but he only been swept.
Who's played in 3 different decades?
Right. That's for one. And who's in the span that he's played? Who's only been swept 3 times though? Like.
But that's crazy to me, bro.
Like it's crazy, because he played. He been. Bro, are you trying to crucify him for that? Like I'm confused.
He also has the most playoffs.
I'm trying to understand, bro, how that's not noted in this. And you anoint the goat.
So first and foremost, I got you. First and foremost.
After all the crazy shit Jalen done said, bro.
Forget MJ. First and foremost, Leaf, he's not even the best player on this team. That's first and foremost. Anthony Davis. The other 2 times, once again, you're just gonna leave the context out. 2018, he was not even on a team nowhere near the Golden State Warriors. And in 07, I'll give you that. Like he just played bad. That's it. So you bringing up he been swept 3 times in 3 different decades is. You're not like you're just trying to
brought up a fact. That's another,
like you brought up a fact. You brought up a fact. You brought up a fact, but you're trying to be nasty like you always are, trying to push these narratives.
I'm not trying to be nasty. That's not a narrative. I brought up.
It is.
It's a fact. LeBron got
not giving no information on it.
It was a fact. It wasn't a narrative.
LeBron got
it's a fact. It's a fact. But the way you're trying to push it is a narrative, like it's a bad thing.
I didn't push it. It was a fact. I just said it.
But I ask you if you're trying to crucify him, and you didn't answer my question. Are you trying to crucify him by saying that, or like, what are you trying to? What's the point?
Bro, what's the point of bringing up this? Bro, like, come on, bro, it's over.
He already crucified. Second best player of all time.
So I heard you word for word say, no matter what happens, LeBron's legacy doesn't like if he wins or loses, it doesn't.
You heard me say that?
Yes. You were a part of that. Yes.
You definitely
I heard you say that. I definitely heard you say that.
Didn't hear me say that.
Okay, now we're lying. All right, you're a grown man lying.
I'm not. I'm not lying, bro. You know, bro. You know where I stand on LeBron, bro.
I know where you stand on LeBron, and you were real for 30 minutes, and you just forgot about that. Okay.
No, I was no.
Damn,
listen.
Be consistent, brother.
Bobby,
everybody want to shit on Bron after he got swept, and that's gross.
We can move on.
When I listen, how many times I gotta tell y'all?
Wait.
Ever since y'all first met me, bro, I piss and
that's
spit
fine.
on everything LeBron stands for.
You do. That's fine. But I heard you say. I heard you say that no matter what happens, his legacy is stamped. You're lying.
Hey, no, I got one thing to say though. I agree with what you're saying, Gabe, because that's kind of what Leaf is being saying is weird. But whoever just said y'all trying to get on LeBron for getting swept, acting like he wasn't in the other than this game, the other 3 games not that good is crazy. Like
LeBron is 38 years old. He is 38 years old and is trying to carry a team by himself.
He wasn't carrying
AD left him hanging. Y'all are so nasty trying to act like LeBron shouldn't be doing what he's doing. He is proving everybody wrong by still being in the league right now.
Yet he wants to
His
retire,
team
right?
is leaving him hanging. He gave them. He was the
he
spearhead behind a
told everybody.
71-point quarter. He was the
Yeah,
spearhead behind a
he told
71
Let him
point
talk. Go ahead.
half.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
71-point half. He was a spearhead behind it, and he was like, "I will get you guys to the finish line. Just carry me over it." And they gave him 38 points. Please stop disrespecting LeBron. This man tried to will his team to a victory, and they were like, "You know what, bro? We don't want it like you do. I'm sorry."
What about the
You
other
go
people?
here and talk about him being swept as if AD didn't disappear, as if D'Lo just fell off of a cliff.
Anybody else?
That's LeBron's fault. That's LeBron's fault. He got swept. He got swept in 3 different decades. You guys are gross.
They're not a part of that. They're not a part of that.
I shouldn't say everybody, but the people that are saying it, that's nasty. No, you tried to call me out like what I was saying wasn't a fair point. You trying to put me on the spot like, oh, saying LeBron is getting no help is a problem.
But the thing, this is what people do whenever LeBron has a great game. They want to act like the other 3 games just didn't matter no more.
But see, the thing is, you haven't been hearing me talk about LeBron these past 3 games. I can acknowledge LeBron had no help today while slandering him for the previous 3 games. You just didn't hear me say that. The man was coming down, jacking up threes, throwing away games. He threw away games 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
That was on LeBron. And he tried to make up for that tonight, and it wasn't enough.
Okay, yeah, that's respect.
Hold on real quick. We got a couple new people in here. What's up, Brizzy? What's up, Jordan?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, what up, Big Ox? Yo, shout out to you, man. I seen you on the panel talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? I see you got 1,000 subs. I see you doing your thing, man. And I'll be honest, man. Watching you on the panel, I get to see you. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, like talk more. You know, I see you on Chill and Chill, but seeing you on the panel is fire. So, you know, shout out to you. Shout out to your podcast. Shout out to the panel. What up, Leaf? You know what I'm saying? What up, everybody?
What you doing on so late, bro? Take your ass to sleep.
Yo, but see, I be digging in the crates, and what I did say is that there's a river that we could build a Brooklyn Bridge over with. So y'all could cry a river about LeBron and his legacy and all that, but tonight we gonna respect the fact that Denver is out of one of the 10 teams that never got a championship in the NBA. Hold it down. And there's 20 teams out of 30 teams that got a championship in the NBA. Hold it down. And the Brooklyn Nets is one of those 10 teams that don't got it. So we're about to see a team from the ABA, you heard me, go to the finals respectfully. So I'm happy for them because they an ABA team about to see if they could get an NBA championship. So I respect that. And if LeBron, you know what I'm saying, he'll wake up tomorrow, still have 4 championships. He good. He ain't gonna lose no sleep. Y'all shouldn't lose no. You know what I'm saying? He good. Let him sleep. He good. Let him have Taco Tuesdays or whatever else he do in Cancun. It's over with.
All right, real quick, Brizzy. Y'all don't let Brown rest. Y'all fire Brown ass up.
I just want to say, I just want to land a plane saying, I want to see the 10 teams that don't got a championship win the championship, including the Brooklyn Nets first. But, you know, it looked like Denver next. But that's good, man. I want to see it.
Breezy, we in the shit up, bro. Like we got more work to do, bro. Like don't do it tonight.
No, I'm saying Denver, they are ABA team, and
I think the Spurs was the only ABA team that wins 2 titles actually.
You know, out of the 4 teams that came from the ABA, Denver got a chance. I don't know how strong that chance is versus Miami, man. They got a name now.
What's their chances,
man? You can't go to Miami yet, man.
I got Denver beating them.
I think everyone's picking Denver. Everyone's picking Denver.
I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna speak on that all after the fact, man. Well, I'm gonna let Miami take care of business.
I'll say this though too. Even Vegas odds, they got
they gotta take care of business first.
They got Denver minus 290. So I mean, they think Denver's a huge favorite to win. It's not even close.
Oh, that's not a bad bet.
So,
I think I might make me some money on this.
Yeah, Vegas got Denver.
I got Miami at 6.
They got Denver minus 290 no matter what. Like
to win the championship. To win the championship right now.
I got a question. I got Miami at 6.
Wow. So Miami's like probably plus 3 something.
What's up, Gordon?
So how you feel about your boy Damo losing $1,000, man.
I don't feel no type of way about that.
Let the man lose the money. I don't care about it.
It ain't his $1,000.
Bro, you wasn't, bro. You're not even like you didn't even like remotely like just like laugh on the inside when he made that bet.
Nah, I wouldn't say.
Jordan, who you got in the finals, bro?
Yeah, I wouldn't have made that after being down.
That was a damn sucker bet.
You know how when you let somebody he really just let Ticket just whoop.
Ticket get him. He got hype. He got emotional. Got hype.
Ticket got into his head.
He let.
That's
a mental thing.
I don't want to call it like a gangster move, but that's like a that's a hustle.
Yeah, he basically like baited him into taking a bet, bro.
Let's play it for show. Let's play it for show. Let's play it.
That's an old school hustler move. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call it with the card trick. You know, that's one of them moves. Like,
when you're down,
he made that bet down 2-0. That's crazy.
To make a bet even money down 2-0. Like,
that made you was emotional.
It's crazy. 100%.
That was you was emotional, bro. Jordan, who you got in the finals, bro?
Gun to my head, Miami in 7.
Really? Yeah, that's funny.
I ain't gonna lie. I can see because the problem with the Nuggets defense is they let the open shooters roam and they kind of focus on the focal point of the offense, which in this case is Jimmy and Bam. But Miami shooters been killing like all playoffs, so I don't really know how that's gonna go for them because like you're not really playing the Lakers no more, where you got suspect shooters. And I think Miami's defense is like they got the wing defenders to like match up with all the other actions. Now is Bam going to be able to hold Jokic down? Nah, I don't really know, but I'm saying Miami at 7 because I got more. I don't know. Like I don't know.
They just got to keep Denver off the glass, really.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
gonna be able to do that though.
That's gonna be hard though.
Bam is not stopping Jokic.
They can't.
Nobody's stopping Jokic.
Yeah, I think Denver's size is the problem.
Well, if they can't keep that rebounding deficiency small, if they can't keep it close, then they not winning.
I mean, we proved even as a small team that we can keep because like people still had those like concerns about us against the Knicks, and we didn't get killed off the glass like that either. So like we could.
Yeah, but it's K-Love. What happened? Was he hurt?
He tweaked his ankle a little bit, like on a non-contact thing. I don't think it's too serious.
Yeah, I think they said he would.
So I think he'll be back. Especially if we win tomorrow, he'll have a whole week of rest, so he'll be straight.
Yeah, y'all definitely need K-Love.
100%.
Final start next Wednesday.
On the first,
I think
whenever June 1st is. Whenever June 1st is.
Something like that. But
they get a few days off.
Yeah,
they get a whole week. They get more than a week.
Damn, Denver got a week off?
Yeah, they said it was like 11 days or something like that.
That's what happens when you get them sweeps.
That's what happens when you take a bump.
I'm saying, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like a week off of in-game action, sometimes not the best.
You're nasty.
So it's,
nah. But
your name, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Anyways, I got a question. I got a question for Jordan, just because I want to see how he thinks about. All right, so I agree. I don't agree with who you think's gonna win, but you think the Nuggets have just been sitting there? You think the Nuggets have been sitting there for the majority of the playoffs, and not just this Lakers series, just roaming off of free shooters and focusing on the focal point of the offense?
Against the Lakers, I think that's
what they did. That's what they did mainly against the Lakers.
I think that's what they did against the Suns. They forced KD and Devin Booker to make that corner pass that they couldn't make. Who they playing the first round?
They did. They had to do that against the Suns too. They played Minnesota.
They did that at the end. They waited till like game 5 to do it, but they did that at the end. They started getting the ball out of his hands. They started making him trust those shooters. So that's Denver's main strategy, to keep like Jokic out of like too many one-on-one, like people having to meet people at the rim actions. Is just trying to like meet the offensive play initiator at like a middle point, like in like the mid-range or something. But I think that's kind of what they're going to stick to, because against Miami it's pretty like similar. Like you don't want Jimmy and Bam getting downhill to get Jokic in foul trouble, because they're going to win that battle because of how much they're going to go to the rim and how much they get 2 feet in the paint.
So I was going to say to that point, I was going to say, with Jokic doing that, I mean, me and you already saw that. Like, with Jokic going against AD, we already noticed immediately that Jokic was trying his best not to get get fouled, especially knowing how the Lakers play and how if they take it to the rack, they're gonna try to force the foul. Jokic was more so allowing AD to get the shot off, and AD was clearly missing half of that times because we saw that in game 2 and 3 where this man AD was at the rim and missed a shot while Jokic is clearly like not even trying to contest the shot to cause a foul, right? So I'm saying in the sense of he clearly Jokic won't be guarding Jimmy or anything. But when Jimmy's driving down the lane,
who
I
is
will
going to
think
guard Jimmy? Actually,
that's a good question.
I
would
think
say
that's probably going to be KCP or
I
MPJ.
was about to say I think that's KCP. But
KCP.
Can't be KCP. KCP's too little.
I think it's
Aaron Gordon
Aaron
matches
Gordon.
some strength loss. That's probably going to happen.
MPJ probably.
My bad for cutting you off.
No, you good. Nah, it's in my opinion, they were running like a head. Like I think they're gonna go switch a lot. Like they already switching as it is, but I think they're gonna switch even heavier between their main focal point guys. That's their solid defenders on their starting lineup. And so I think realistically, you probably have a guy like Aaron Gordon probably be the free roamer, but I don't know how this is gonna work. I gotta see it to fully evaluate that. But I think you would have a guy like Aaron Gordon be the free roamer, so that way if KCP does get like he gets out muscled or something like that, he gets beat by Jimmy. Aaron Gordon's
no, that shit don't work, bro.
What you mean that don't work?
That shit don't work.
That's all I've been trying to tell y'all this for over a week now. That shit don't work. Like especially against a guy like Jimmy Butler who's gonna shoot mid-range jump shots. Like that's not gonna work.
But Aaron Gordon's quick enough to react to that. That's the difference.
Okay, so
Jimmy's good enough to make the pass to whoever Aaron is roaming off of.
Thank you, Jordan.
That's true. That's true.
How are you gonna do that? You got Nuggets, like right now in the playoffs. Right now in the playoffs, in situations like this, you got to nut up and guard.
Chill out, bro. Y'all giving me hope, bro. Chill out, bro.
Hey, but we can all agree. That the Nuggets. We can all agree to one thing in every series that the Nuggets has done. They've been really good on the rotations. No matter if their free roamer is not moved,
have they
filled in that?
They've been playing against frauds.
Have they played a team like us that have been shooting the fuck out of the ball?
Exactly.
No, I know. But I'm saying,
and it's crazy too because the people that we got in the corners. It's not like they're only catching shooters like Max Strus if they're closing out if they're closing out on Max Strus, he could blow by Aaron Gordon because he's quick enough to make and he's good enough to
guys
make
that can
that
attack.
And Lamar can attack off of that. Kevin Love can attack like a dribble.
And now they reemerged Duncan Robinson. The point
I'm trying to hit on, I'm saying is the fact of the matter is they're making, even though the shooters are bad, we already know how both the Lakers series and I would say not the Kings series. Who they play? Oh, the Sun series don't count.
Knicks. Oh, you talking about
yeah, I'm saying
the Suns and the Timberwolves.
In both those series, we already know they have bad shooters. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the fact of the matter is, you can get when teams don't make good rotations and then they get bailed out by teams not having bad shooters. When they go play a team with great shooting, they're gonna be exposed by that. I don't think the Nuggets will be fully exposed by that because their rotations, even on the bad shooters, were still making the right rotations. So that way, if the free roamer left, they already filled that position and they already made the right adjustment.
No, I feel you.
That's completely discounting the Heat's ability to make shots.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
I know that, but that's what I was saying though. Like, because I understand that the Nuggets, their rotations that they've been making they have been great. But what I'm saying is that our shooters, they're good enough to blow by those rotations. Like Max Strus can get to the cup and he can kick out. Gabe Vincent can get to the cup. Caleb Martin can get to the cup. Like these, like we just don't got like those shooters on the Suns that like Landry Shamet that can only shoot and he can't get to the cup.
Only shoot and they
or
can't
like
get to the
Torrey
cup,
Craig that can't get to the cup. Like it's
but yeah, with that
it's a lot
said,
of guys.
And if you got that, and you got
a lot of they
and Jimmy and Bam are great off the ball at cutting as well. So if you got that little dish off just to Bam with that short midi or Jimmy, like it's like that rotation isn't gonna like.
Yeah,
I guess there's a lot more rotations they gotta make.
That leads to my next theme though, because clearly you're not gonna. At the end of the day, it's basketball. You're not stopping every single play. Like
right.
So I can see them making a 3 here, but more likely, I'd rather, and that's what the Nuggets have been really good at doing. Well, the Lakers are already shown that that's all they try to do is go get the foul, go try to get downhill. The Nuggets want you to go take your twos because we're gonna make our crazy. Once again, this was crazy out. This was crazy shooting. So don't take this into full account. But they're in their minds, they believe they're gonna make their shots. They're gonna make these things. Make their stuff on the offensive end. We don't want y'all taking as many threes to stay in the game with us. We're trying to keep y'all to a minimum. Try to lower it, lessen what y'all are doing. So we're gonna make our rotations. Y'all gonna try to keep stay in the game. Y'all gonna eventually gonna start trying to pass out for open multiple threes, but we're not gonna try to allow that. That's their whole bread and butter. And that's why I believe.
We need to really start talking about
I want to harp more on that, JJ. You absolutely right. They give up a lot of layups. That they rim protection is somewhat. It seemed like it's on purpose. It seemed like they like, all right, offensively, man, we gonna do what we do because if you miss that three, bro, like they got like at least 3 or 4 dudes that's gonna get like 5+ rebounds a game. You know what I'm saying? Like MPJ, he gonna get you like at least 7 to 10 rebounds a game. Aaron Gordon, he gonna crash the glass, and like they all could crash the glass and they could all move the ball up the court, and that's what they was doing in this Lakers series, and I think that's kind of what they lean on. But
I don't really see them crashing the boards like that.
Real quick.
Hold on. Let me finish. But to give credit to Miami shooters, bro, like Miami shooters is like moving shooters. They off the move shooters. They can put the ball on the floor and do it, and they give each other space to work and more drive and kick opportunities. If you look at the space that Jimmy is scoring in, it's a lot of space because the shooters move to different spots, somewhat like the Warriors do. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The one spot ain't open. Yeah. They somewhat like the Warriors do, but it's more action in terms of off the ball. If Duncan Robinson ain't in one spot, if he covered in one spot, he gonna move while everybody's ball watching and trying to watch Jimmy and look for his mid range, and Jimmy is gonna make that pass. Jimmy's gonna make that pass. Bam is gonna make that pass. Bam is gonna make more standstill passes because I think they're gonna play off Bam and try to get him to do his work for more of the free throw line in. But I think that would be the best strategy for Denver to try to just like let them go for the twos and then make sure they do everything on the offensive end and do their thing on the offensive end. The thing is, I think, and this is me saying, I think the Nuggets can find more mismatches on the offensive end than Miami in terms of how they not just in terms of their shot creation, because the best, let's just face it, like they got the best 2 shot creators left in the playoffs outside of Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of guys that could just create bullshit and just have it go in. The shit that they hitting is like on some 2K shit where you just like, all right, you had the nigga covered, and then it's like, yo, this nigga really hit that?
Yeah, no, I feel you, but I think the most mismatches they get guys in the post because we got lengthy guys that could guard on the perimeter. And then another thing too, I wanted to add what you were saying is, unlike the Lakers, we actually have good transition defense and we rebound as a team very well. So everybody's gonna go and crash the glass. Like we got dudes like Kevin Love that could box out great. Bam is obviously super athletic and go up there and get you a board. Caleb Martin is boxing out the people at the perimeter, and so is people like Strus. But they're boxing out everybody, not trying to get the weak side rebounds and them long rebounds. They're not letting that slide.
Right. And you absolutely right.
I hope that don't bite me in the ass because they've been doing that shit great. Like
they've been doing it very great, Jimmy. But,
I was told. Let me finish. You got it. Like I said earlier, against the Knicks, like people was like, oh, Mitchell Robinson and Randall and all them boys, they're gonna kill y'all on the glass. But we shut that shit down because we showed that as a team, we put in the effort to grab that damn rebound and end the possession. Right. And when we go back, not more so the Knicks because there was a lot of people shot checking, our shot wasn't falling. We won that series mostly off of defense and fucking Caleb Martin being good and Bam being good. But I really do think that if we get the right bodies in the right places as we've been doing these playoffs so far, that rebound disparity isn't going to be as people think. I'm
glad you harped on the rebound shit because definitely in terms of like the long rebounds, y'all been very quick to the ball because y'all have a lot more speed out there. Absolutely, but the issue is that the Nuggets like the spacing that the Nuggets have on their rebound opportunities is good too. They usually have like 1 or 2 people crashing. And then have Joker at the free throw line. That way he could turn around and start the fast break. Or if he's down low, then MPJ is down for the long rebound, and then they could go run out and get the run out pass. And because Joker is a great outlet passer, and Kevin Love is also a great outlet passer. How he created the damn outlet pass. He been doing that for years, and he been doing a lot of that for y'all in the playoffs. Absolutely, but it's gonna be an interesting series, man. I think overall, it's gonna come down to like fourth quarters, and mainly it's probably gonna be Jimmy versus Jimmy on one side of the offensive ball, and then Jamal Murray. If he turned into anything he turned into this series, bro. Like, I mean,
because we were talking about it. I don't know if it was in Discord or on the stream, and Zay had brought it up that I really do think that it depends on how Jamal Murray plays, because Jokic is gonna be Jokic no matter what.
Right.
Like, I don't think the Nuggets win. I don't think the Lakers get swept if Jamal Murray doesn't average 30 points for the series. Because that boy was going crazy. Like, the whole point of that defense that I wanted the Lakers to run was to stop everybody else. And they failed to stop everybody else, which is why they got cooked. Because Jokic was Jokic no matter what. So I
got one question, bro. Like, in terms of Jamal Murray, if he's bringing half of what he's bringing, like in this previous series and in the finals, what do y'all like? What do y'all have to like offset that or like counteract that?
Our shot making. The whole team. It's the whole team. It's not one person. It's a team effort for us. Like, we don't obviously we got Jimmy, but outside of that, I mean, Bam too. Bam got to play great. So Bam, that's the answer. Bam, because our shooting. I'm harping on that, but it also depends on how Bam plays too. He's got to be aggressive.
Hey, all right, this is the last thing I just want to talk about for this, and then Jalen, you got to after me. My fault. But the thing for the team, I agree with you, Archie, because Miami has made that emphasis ever since Clint Capella dominated that man Bam, right? They made that emphasis to go and make sure everyone got to grab a rebound. We all got to do it, right? Because that's what you did against Chicago too. But y'all actually ended up coming back in the game because Jimmy wanted to come out and play like that. You know, you get what I'm saying. So I'm saying it all, in my opinion, when it comes to Jokic, you already know he's going to grab them boards. He's one of the best rebounders in the game. If Bam is not going to, pull up his pants, you know what I'm saying, and say,
that's what I'm saying.
With the rest of his guys, and say, I'm going to grab this rebound, Jokic, and you can't do nothing about it, that's y'all going to have an issue.
I ain't going to lie. This is a hard matchup to really decipher realistically, bro. Like, because this is like two teams that realistically they kind of do somewhat of the same things, but it's just different sides, different matchups, and different.
I think Miami has a lot of. I think Miami has a lot of matchup problems. Like, so I think especially like when Bam's on the bench and if Jokic is out there, who they're going to put on Jokic, I think is definitely a problem.
No, there should not be a single point.
Okay,
second that Bam and Jokic.
Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so if it's always going to be Jokic, but let's say he gets in foul trouble, right, or whatever the case may be, I think that would definitely be a problem.
100%. That's for any team, though.
Yeah, and I think
if we lose our youngest defender, then we could.
Yeah, so I want to say defensively, I want to talk about what Ox said earlier about just being mano, man to man. I don't think there should be a lot of switching this series. I think this one's just man to man, fight through the screens, and just stay with your guy. I think when you do the switching thing, especially with the shooters that Miami has, I think Denver might just not try to overly switch, overly help, and just mano, take your man, get your hand up. Because again, I think Miami's undersized, so I think the rebound. I don't think there's a way Miami will be able to get the rebound disparity. So I think the way for Miami to beat them is they have to shoot as hot as they have from three throughout the playoffs. They have to continue that. And with the rebound, I think they just have to make shots and get rebounds where they can. I don't think there'll be a game where Miami doesn't get out rebounded. I think Denver just has the personnel to out rebound them in every game. You just have to make up for it in other areas.
But you got to keep it close, Jalen. You can't especially on the offensive rebound, because that's something that Jokic does. Jokic is so like I had a coach that used to tell us like, we're not gonna just, especially in the paint. He used to tell us, man, get it up on the rim. One of us is gonna get the offensive rebound, because we had a big athletic team at the time. He like, man, sometimes missing a shot is as good as a pass, because we're gonna get the rebound. He like, get it on the rim, and I think Jokic plays by that. Like Jokic is putting it on the rim and getting position to go get the ball back. Right, so if Bam, Kevin Love, Zeller, Cody Martin, everybody got a gang rebound. But real quick, I need to hear from Tim, Donovan, Breezy. So what's up, Tim? What you got for us?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if the Heat win tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna match up. I think Spo, man, if any coach can try to neutralize Murray and Jokic, it's gonna have to be Spo, man. I put my trust in Spo, man. So hopefully he figures something out, man. But like I said, like you said, Big Ox, I got Miami in 6 though, man.
Yeah, I do for sure. Well, so Donovan, how you feeling? I know you're not feeling the best right now, but you know.
Nah, I mean, when you look at it, I mean, I feel like Denver. I mean, I think Denver. I like Denver because I just think that the size is going to be a problem for Miami. You know, I mean, you could talk about the space and everything, but to me, when I look at it, like I think I trust the Joker and Murray to have like good games, and I know that's like guaranteed. Miami, they've been on a hot streak, and like to Gabe's point, he said it's like a team effort, but I mean, those dudes are shooting lights out. I don't know if they can sustain that. I mean, if it keeps going like that, then I would take Miami, but I mean, I just trust Denver's offense a little bit more, and I just feel like the size is going to be an issue. I don't feel like I don't feel like Denver will have a problem guarding any of Miami's players. I mean, I think if they get to the rim, you know, I think they got the rim protection there too. So I mean, I that's why I would give Denver the slight edge. But I mean, if Miami continues to hit shots like that, then I would definitely go with Miami. But I think the safe bet for me would be to pick Denver.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the same bet.
Jimmy would have to go back to his Milwaukee level of play, I think, for them to win this series. I don't know if Gabe Vincent, Strus, and those guys are going to be able to do this against this Denver defense, who I think is a better defense or who have been playing better defense than a Boston, than a Knicks, and a Milwaukee. So hey, maybe those guys hit the shots, but I
Where do y'all see that though? I don't understand. They've just been playing. They've just been playing teams that don't have shooters like us. Like they've benefited from that, so it makes their defense look better than what it is.
You know what? That's fair. They haven't faced a team with the best
I think Phoenix has some good shooting.
They got deep looking KD.
Phoenix didn't have the shooters that
they had two players.
Yeah, I'm not saying they had as many shooters as Miami.
We got shooters everywhere.
They had some
good shooters that could do more than shoot the ball.
You got Kevin Love that's putting in 5 threes, bro, on any given night.
You can blink
in the playoffs, bro.
12 threes in one game.
But big Ox.
Somebody got like a thing in the back.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, all right. So Sacramento Kings, right? They had the best offense all season, and you see how they did in the playoffs. I'm asking you, in your opinion, who got the better offense, Denver or Miami? And remember that Jimmy Butler, he don't have to score big for them to win. You know, he's a two-way player. I think that might be an advantage for Miami. But do you think offense win the championship, or are we keeping it traditional and defense win this championship?
I mean, defense always wins to me, but I think Denver might have the slight edge offensively. Somebody got to mute something going on.
Someone's loud somewhere.
Oh, that's breezy. Okay, yeah. I think Denver, from matchups to other teams I've seen. No, I can't say that actually. I can't say that from what I've been seeing from Miami. I think it's pretty close. It's too close for me to call. You know, as far as offense goes, it's way too close for me to call. I do think Spo comes up with great schemes to match what the other team has, though. I can say that, and I think Michael Malone is a hell of Michael Malone. I think he's a hell of a coach as well. So I don't think it's going to be one of those situations where Spo just comes in and out coaches Michael Malone. This is going to be a hell of a series, bro. This is going to be a hell of a series.
You don't give Spo. Hold on, Big Ox. You don't give Spo the upper hand over Michael Malone?
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that he's not. I'm not saying he's not a better coach. I just think I think Malone can hold his own.
All right, so hold on. Denver got home court advantage if Miami win it, right?
You said what?
Yeah, we're the AC. They're the first seed. They got home court advantage.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on home court advantage. I don't think that matters too much. I'm not.
You don't think the Denver home court advantage is real?
Not against Miami. Miami's probably the most fit team.
Not in that altitude, Bobby.
Yeah, I think Game 1 in Denver is the hardest road game.
I understand the altitude. I understand that, but I'm still not really. I'm not worried about home court advantage with either one of these teams.
We're talking about a team that's won over 50% of their road games, and we're like home court matters to the Heat. Like, no,
but also believe that like Pat Riley He's been around long enough. Miami gonna beat. They're not gonna show up to Denver the day before the game. They're gonna be as soon as they get rid of the Celtics, they're going to Denver. They're gonna be in Denver tomorrow night.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get used to that altitude.
They're gonna be in Denver, getting acclimated. And also it's like, Pat Riley, they keep their team in shape. They're not like Mark. They're not like Mark Cuban letting players gain 15 pounds in March.
Jimmy, the next day the next day after we beat the Knicks, he was already in Boston. So what makes you think he's not going to be up in Denver the next day we beat the Celtics?
I would, Gabe.
They're gonna have to go because of the altitude, anyways. They need to get used to that.
But Gabe, I listen in terms of like everything not doing culture wise down there, with Spo and Jimmy and everybody, bro. Like I think culture wise, everything has clicked and everything has worked and everybody has bought in. This is gonna be a tough one, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, I don't really have no opinion. I gotta make my opinion like two nights before game one or some shit, bro. Like I don't really have an opinion on it right now.
What's going to change from here in 2 nights?
I probably just gotta assess more, bro. About like
just gotta sleep on it.
He's gotta think about his narratives. You know what I mean?
It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be no.
Because the Lakers setting up the Lakers Boston narrative, the NBA setting up for Lakers Boston's gone. It's gotta be a new narrative, right?
Yeah, didn't you also say that that the Jazz was getting the #1 pick too?
Bro,
he said the Jazz was making the conference finals.
That shit was over. I walked that back actually, but
that's some old shit.
Shout out Leafs TikTok. Get out, go see Leafs TikTok, man. Go see Leafs TikTok.
But not seriously though. This is a no narrative type of series. This is basketball is winning in this one, bro. I ain't got to worry about the Lakers or the Celtics or the Warriors or none of these teams that they've been pushing, bro. Like I ain't got to worry about that. This is strictly
the best
basketball.
team is gonna win.
Yeah, the best team is gonna win the series, man. And I think
what's up, Tim? What you say, Tim?
I got a question for Gabe. So when Miami wins the series, and if Tyler Hero gets cleared to play. How you feeling?
Tyler needs to sit.
He can sit because he's gonna come and fuck up the flow. Because if you bring him in, he slows the ball too much. We need to keep our players in the rhythm, especially how we've been playing. You can't have that. You got to play fast with Denver. You can't play slow against them.
Tyler Hero
he's gonna mess up. He's gonna mess up because if he comes back, Duncan Robinson has been playing great. You're gonna mess up his rhythm. Gabe Vincent has been playing great. You're gonna mess up his rhythm. Kyle Lowry has been playing amazing. I think he's gonna mess up his rhythm as well. Who else? Like those the guards. Bruce. If I'm missing somebody, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I think he's gonna come back, mess the rhythm up. Me personally, I don't really like Tyler Hero in general. Like even if he was healthy or not, I don't. Because I think he's
so you off Tyler Hero. You let him.
Yeah, I've been off. I've been off Tyler Hero. I don't want him on my team. Honestly, I think he messes up what we got down here.
He's a boss. He's a ball stopper.
Give Tyler Hero a ring and let him go.
He has. Like I feel like his IQ is not up to par with what we got down here. His shot selection is bad. His decision making as a ball handler is bad. I think to maximize him, he needs to come off the bench like he did last year.
But he's a bench player. I mean, like if you bring him in against the second
if we bring him back, I think we're gonna make him come off the bench probably the first game if we do. But then we're probably gonna find a way to integrate him into the starting lineup. And we don't need that.
I think that he'd have beat the Nuggets in 7 simply because they played the better teams. They beat like 2 championship contending teams, so. I think they'd be able to beat the Nuggets.
That's what I'm saying, man. We are not talking about the level of competition the Heat beat to get where they are.
Right.
We're just like, oh, the Nuggets are so good. But look, who played harder competition? If you had to pick between the Celtics and the Lakers, who was a better team?
I mean, are we going off of what the Celtics and the Bucks did?
That's what I'm saying. So the Ime Udoka Lakers are different from Joe Mazzulla. I mean,
because I think the Lakers and the Suns.
Blaming Joe Mazzulla for Tatum.
No, that's a very different.
The Lakers and the Suns was 2 of the hottest teams coming in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
But hold on, no, Arir, how you say your name, bro?
Hey, you actually nailed it on the first try. Nobody's ever done that.
But I get that off because I hear what you was just saying. Get that off.
I've been talking about this the past couple of nights. I said it on Dove Stream. You know, when we look at the level of competition between 2 teams who are handling their respective teams the same way, who's playing the harder teams?
Both of them went 4-1, 4-2, and now potentially they're going to sweep their conference finals. Who had the harder road? We're talking about an 8 seed versus a 1 seed. It's easy to say the Nuggets were going to, get to the finals. That's a no-brainer. If you watch Jokic for longer than 30 seconds, you can see he's probably the best basketball player on the planet. But, the Heat having the worst offense in the NBA, turning into the second best offense in the playoffs. They're playing up to their level of competition and beating them.
Twin, what's good, Twin?
Who's to say that they're not going to play up to the Nuggets level of competition?
Well,
easily go in there and match up with the Nuggets.
I thought you was the one. Maybe that was you, Bulls fan. One of y'all was saying about Joe Mazzulla specifically was saying. I heard you in the background. Somebody saying that we can't blame this all.
That was him. I think that was him.
I don't believe that we can blame all of this on Mazzulla.
Okay, yeah, I want you to go tap into that because I'm feeling the same way as you.
He is an interim coach who is not Ime. Ime was a personality that was able to rally those players and get them to come behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if those players were shell-shocked with the loss of Ime. They probably hurt more than anybody else losing Ime. I could agree with them, like losing their spark plug, their heart. Ime was the heart of that team because it's definitely not Tatum. Tatum don't got no heart. That man's running from the ball in the second and third quarter.
He's scared of Jimmy.
We want to blame Mazzulla because Tatum don't want to touch the ball.
Mazzulla,
I want everybody to pay attention to something.
One of the best things I'm told I said is that the Boston Celtics got 2 Scottie Pippens. I've been said that.
You be saying that shit,
bro. I don't think anybody's agreed with you on that, Lee. That's not disrespectful.
Yeah, what's wrong with having? Having Scottie Pippens.
Scottie showed up.
I'm muting everybody. Hold on, man. We not doing that. We not disrespecting Scottie Pippen on this channel.
I don't think that was disrespectful.
That is what he know, because what Leaf, not you. What Arir said was calling Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown Scottie Pippen is disrespectful. Can now one of them 2 little boys tie Scottie Pippen's shoes?
That's what I'm saying. Bobby Scottie played with a bad back. He came out there with a bad back and was playing.
Bobby,
I'm not talking about what you said. I'm talking to Arir. My bad. I thought you were saying that it was disrespecting them to call them Scottie Pippen.
No. It's disrespectful, Scottie. It's disrespectful.
Bobby and the Red. When I said 2 Scottie Pippens, that was just me putting my usual flavor on it. I mean 2 Scottie Pippens as in 2 number 2s.
Yeah,
that's what I basically.
Y'all really need a suit, bro. You see this shit, bro? Like,
I don't like calling Tatum a 2 because he shouldn't be. He's not a 2. He's not a 2. He's playing really bad. He's really bad. No, he's not a 2.
He don't got the leadership of a 1 though. He don't got those intangibles.
Yeah, but we're not going to call him a 2. Calling him a 2 is like, he shouldn't be where he's at. No, he has the skill and the talent to be where he is. He's just scared.
I think
you can have all the skill and the talent, but if you're not a leader, you don't got those intangibles. It don't matter.
Then maybe we should stop talking about Tatum like that. I don't talk about him like that.
I think he's closer to Paul George than anything, bro. Like that.
Tatum was 4th in the MVP voting.
That was in the regular season.
Paul George was
I'm pretty sure Paul George finished top 5 in MVP voting as well on OKC, bro. Like if you want to be
Leaf, but Paul George was a number 1 at a very for the majority of his series. For the majority, even in OKC.
And he can run.
Russ was better. Russ was better.
Look,
I think Russ was the
best. Let's work it out. Let's work it out together, y'all. Let's do this together. When I'm talking about a number 1, I'm saying like who was your number 1 option on offense. That's all it is a number 1. The number 1 doesn't mean you're the leader of the team. Number one doesn't even mean you're the best player. Number 1 means you're the number 1 option on offense. That's all the number 1 is. So to say that Paul George wasn't the number 1 for the majority of his career is absurd. Number one doesn't even mean that you're a championship level player.
Right.
It just means on this particular team, you are the number one option. That's all.
We went through 30. We went through 30 number ones.
So
like
you
3
think it's just scoring? That's it.
So you think it's just go-to players? That's what you think it is?
No, just go-to scores.
That's not. Wait. You asked me a question. That's not what I think. That's what it is.
Every team has their go-to guy.
Your number one is your number one scoring option. That's what it means. It doesn't mean who's your best defender. It doesn't.
Every team got their go-to guy, regardless if they're
your best
championship or
player.
not.
Like I said, number one just means who's your number one scoring option.
It's because we started to use that number one and number two as like a knock against players. Like, oh, he's a number two. So we're getting away from what the real meaning of what a number one and a number two is. Calling Tatum a number two is you're trying to like slight him. No, he's a number one. He's just scared. He doesn't want to be in that position for some reason. He can't step up to the moment.
So if he's scared, he's not a number one. Then it's just that simple.
He is the number one option. You're conflating two different things. You're not. Stop trying to use the talk of number one and number two as a way to bring one player up and knock someone else.
Let me ask you. I mean, he's just inconsistent, bro. He's just inconsistent.
I say 1-2 like combo. Like I say it like in a combo, like Mike and Pippen. That's a combo. Dwayne Wade and LeBron, a combo. You know what I mean? Jeff Hornacek, Stockton, a combo. Like I say 1 and 2 like that.
Nah, not like that. But let me ask a question then. Let me pose a question to make it a little bit more clear for y'all. So Ox, starting with Ox. On Sacramento, who you say is the number one?
Right now it's De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron, and then number two. So how would you slate the scoring options on Sacramento? It will be De'Aaron, Sabonis, then probably Malik Monk.
Now start coming into this season, it'll be De'Aaron and Keegan Murray.
Okay. And then Sabonis will be a third option scorer.
Yeah, because a lot of times, especially during the regular season, once again, what happened to us in the playoffs was Steve Curtis whipped us with the scheme to drop somebody off DeMontis Sabonis, and Mike Brown didn't counter that with making DeMontis on the block threat, because DeMontis actually he's our facilitator. We run our offense through DeMontis at the high post, and so that's why basically answers your question. Yeah, I think DeMontis is more of our, as far as scoring option goes, he's like our third option. De'Aaron, we're looking for De'Aaron to score first, Keegan to score second.
I'm on the same page with you. Got you. And I agree with that. I think same thing. Like so, even like we even set it down with the Lakers today, right? So the Lakers technically, right, the number one scoring option should be Anthony Davis in this point of his career. But the fact that LeBron James has at this point shown that he's the number one scoring option. That's why everybody's been saying, is he the best player? Is Anthony Davis the best player? And that's what Jalen, that's a thing where people conflate a lot of the arguments, where it's like the number one scoring option. If someone doesn't live up to the option, like, you get what I'm saying? So that's sometimes like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum going to that thing. Like, if Jaylen Brown doesn't have it and then Jason Tatum has it, you get what I'm saying? But to me, Tatum is the number one scoring option. He's the scoring option. But
absolutely,
I think they need to get that straight over there.
I see what you're saying.
100%.
They need to get that straight over there.
I think that's why
they got too much confusion over there. That's why you got to come to
light the beam.
I think too. Another thing is that if they're the number one, too much redundancy. If they're the number one and they don't live up to their expectation, hold their ass to the fire. Criticize them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hold them accountable.
Hold them accountable. I think they need to get it straight over there. Like as y'all know,
they've been trying to get that shit straight since they got AD. Or
I'm talking about
in general. If you're a number one option and you're not showing up, hold their ass to the fire. The organization needs to set them shit straight, or whoever it is, like whoever the leader of that team is. Go talk to him and don't be nice about it, bro. You gotta be.
I'm talking about the Celtics. I'm talking about the Celtics.
Yeah, like if I'm Al Horford, hey, treat him. You not playing good, bro.
Yeah, but there's that, but it's like you can do that, but it's more so in Boston. They need to get it understood. Like, y'all know, I favor Jaylen Brown a little bit, but he's supposed to be the number two scoring option. And they need to make that understanding. That needs to be clear. Like, nah, this is as far as the ball goes.
I think it is clear though. I think it is clear.
Hey, Breezy, my fault. I'm only muting you because when you're not talking about your shit, like
yeah. I think they do have an understanding of who to. I think
Nah, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to. I was in the kitchen about the fan and the oven and all that. You know, I'll be cooking. But anyway, for real, I'm listening to what you were saying. I wanted to ask.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He's cooking late.
Go ahead, man.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
Nah. I was just listening to what y'all was saying. And I was just saying, like, yeah, like agreeing with y'all shit. I ain't want y'all to stop. Like,
oh yeah, okay.
So Bob, do you think Tatum could be a number one?
I think he is a number one.
He is the number one. What are we talking about?
I'm saying, can he be a number one on a championship team? Like, can he be the number one?
Yeah, I believe last year they were
made it to the finals.
Look, I think with Tatum right now, why is everyone destroying Tatum right now when he's had a track record now for 3-4 years?
I was destroying Tatum.
He have a track record of disappearing.
Because he played.
Hold on. He has a track record of being in the Eastern Conference Finals almost, for most of his career. Sometimes he's had good games. He just had a 50-piece.
You got to put that in context.
I'm just saying. So he's had good games. He's had bad games.
He got there. He got there.
Yeah, he got there. He got to the finals a couple.
We got to put more context on that.
He's had good games and bad games. Now, can he be more consistent? Sure, but I think he's clearly a number one option. You can put him on 90% of NBA teams. He's going to be their number one option. He is that guy.
I don't think so.
Right now, he's having some shortcomings, but I think there's no doubt. Again, you prove on this team. Could he play better this series? Without a doubt. But I think the whole team has not played. Jaylen Brown.
I got a couple of teams he won't be first option for.
Tatum has not played well. Marcus Smart has not played well. Derek White has not played well. I think the entire Boston team has not played well. It's not just a Jason Tatum thing.
That's facts. That's facts.
Jason Tatum has shown a tendency to score 46 points one game. And then go 3 games, and then have 3 games where Marcus Smart, Al Horford, and Jaylen Brown got to carry him all the way through the game, and
he hasn't made a fourth quarter field goal the whole series. Like,
he really hasn't made a field goal in the fourth. What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy.
How do you feel as Malcolm Brogdon?
It sounds like you need to play with a point guard. That's what it sounds.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Malcolm Brogdon.
That's what it is.
Malcolm Brogdon does not let teammates involved.
Hold on, because y'all lying, bro. That's the whole thing with Malcolm Brogdon. Before, when they got Malcolm Brogdon, people, they finally got their point guard to facilitate this and that. It was all hype when they first got him, and now it's like, they need a point guard.
That nigga looking to get a bucket. That's it. He's looking to get a bucket.
They need to change the starting lineup.
Gabe, that's what we thought. That's turned out not to be the case.
Nah, leave. Malcolm Brogdon he can facilitate. Malcolm Brogdon is a good point guard. He ain't the lead
facilitator on that team. That's my thing.
He should be. He should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should be starting.
They have the point guard y'all want them to have.
There's no reason why. So the reason why I think Jason Tatum, why y'all look at him and be like, oh, well, he's not a number one. He's not a number one. It's because he doesn't need to be out there trying to be the point guard. They need to run the offense and let him do his scoring thing. He don't need to be out there trying to.
He need to play one off the screen, one bounce type of thing. Like,
I don't know how you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'll happily admit. I don't have the answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from an NBA coach. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, Leaf. I do know that something ain't right. And all I'm saying is they need to figure it out. He don't need to be out there playing on the ball.
I would say this. In the perfect world, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple of point guards that I pair him with, bro. Like I that's in the league right now, and I think he'll be perfect in them situations.
They have a point guard, bro.
Yeah,
they do.
They have one, but
why is Malcolm Brogdon not starting? Why is Malcolm Brogdon not starting?
That's what I'm saying. He should be starting.
But the problem,
y'all are looking at different.
I like Malcolm Brogdon.
Gabe, hold
on, y'all.
Here's a couple of problems that they haven't. Like they wasn't prepared for the Missoula situation.
Not that guy.
That's one. They wasn't prepared for the Missoula situation. That's one. And now, hence, he don't know exactly how.
Y'all blame Joe Missoula. It's not Joe Missoula's fault. He didn't ask.
No.
Yes,
he's a problem.
Wait.
He's part of the problem.
Just wait.
Is he not a part of the problem?
Hold on, Gabe. Joe Missoula didn't tell Ime Udoka to keep fucking that bro.
No one told Joe Mazzulla to be a dumbass coach.
That's
He's not. He wasn't the head
Mazzulla is
coach.
the interim, bro. I think.
Look, Joe Mazzulla wasn't even the first assistant.
Right.
Okay.
They skipped the line.
Joe Mazzulla got thrown in this position. He did the best he could do. You know what I'm saying?
But they gave him an extension though, right?
Hold up. Ime Udoka fucked this up. Ime Udoka is responsible for this bullshit.
He did.
That's a grown ass man. He thinking with his dick instead of being a grown man and doing his job. We be out here on all these channels, on all these shows, making jokes about the shit. Anybody who stroked you, that shit ain't funny.
Yeah,
that shit ain't funny. Right. No, this man damn near is ruining the franchise because he's a freak. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. He's too horny. Your oxy just too horny. That's what it is.
Nah, that's not
you creeping on Nia Long, bro. That's past horny, bro.
Hold on. I gotta get this off. Hold on, everybody. I gotta get this off because this shit is dumb, bro. And motherfuckers want to laugh about it. We be on the panel making jokes, talking about and blaming Joe Mazzulla. Man, this man didn't have no intentions on being the head coach. On top of that, Joe Mazzulla is a man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? He could have had this job 4 or 5 years ago, but he decided to stay to his word and stay with his college program when Danny Ainge was trying to bring him to the Celtics. Ime Udoka wasn't even Joe Mazzulla could have had that job. Joe Mazzulla stayed with his college team because he recruited these kids and he wasn't going to leave them until they finished the job. He promised their parents, their mothers, that he was going to do. And now Ime Udoka, this motherfucker want to fuck everything moving, and now he had to come cover for him. This wasn't his job. This is Ime Udoka's fault. You know what I'm saying? These men was ready to play for him. Danilo Gallinari and Malcolm Brogdon, they came on the roster wanting to play for Ime Udoka.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? They got Brad Stevens brought more players from Ime Udoka, and this man over here is supposed to stop touching this girl, and he can't stop. That's weird shit, bro. That's not even no laughing matter. All the pussy in the world, and you want to fuck this man's wife? Oh, that's corny. That's corny.
You're right.
Ime Udoka was 100% in the wrong. This shit is on him.
Yes, that's true. But to get to the Brogdon part, and this is why I wanted to harp more on the Brogdon part. I think when they got him in the trade, I think they was looking to play him as the lead guard and put a Smart on that off guard and that out guard spot probably give him more of a bench role or whatever the case may be. But it didn't work out that way. But Gabe, you're absolutely right. They do have a point guard. What I'm saying is, in terms of a point guard that's could have a more of a lead role. All right, guys, get them in the huddle. We know what we're running, that type of thing. I don't think that's Brogdon. What I'm saying is, I'm all right, it's superstar point guards. Like you compare JT or JB with, I think they'll be much fine playing in much more high tempo pace. That's just me. But,
so hold on.
What JT? I think JT would work out great with De'Aaron Fox.
Marcus Smart is
how? Why you keep pairing?
What are you talking about? How are they going to get?
How's the money going?
How in the world they going to get De'Aaron Fox?
This hypothetical. Damn.
Right, but then at the
be a little bit more realistic.
Y'all tripping on Leaf like that's not a possibility.
Bob, you want De'Aaron Fox in Boston?
But yeah, I don't want.
Well, no, just listen, because first of all, I don't think the Boston Celtics are prepared to pay both of them that money. So after this year coming up, not this summer, but next summer, he'll be an unrestricted free agent.
Exactly.
Even so, we could still. I mean, I don't want to give up anybody. I don't want to give up Keegan Murray or Davion Mitchell or anybody.
Jalen Brown will be
right. But remember,
but you know, Harrison Barnes, we can sign and trade Harrison Barnes.
Remember, Bobby,
and package a couple people. Give some picks. We can make a move. We got the cap space. Don't remember, Bobby.
This might be a little crazy.
Look. I'm gonna start booting niggas, bro. We gotta let everybody talk.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got the cap space. You know what I'm saying? Make no doubt about that.
Wait, so I want to ask Leaf, like, so he want a facilitating guard and all that.
Like
that
somebody that's downhill,
right?
Like,
Right.
Get him easy
De'Aaron
shots.
Fox isn't even the initiator of that offense. It's Sabonis. So why did you even mention De'Aaron Fox?
I'm saying in terms of transition opportunities, bro. Like the way that they get up and down the court, De'Aaron Fox could lead that, and then you could have like somebody like a Tatum, kind of like a trailing shooter, because he like to spot up in three a lot, and that'll make a lot of his.
So what happens to the entire other offense though? Like that's what I want to know. Like,
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a
Yeah,
good point
yeah.
with that transition stuff. That's a great point. But I just want to
Yeah.
know everything else because
if
we
they
all
still
know
got
basketball
if they-
isn't always transition.
Yeah, I
The
understand
Celtics
that, but if they
problem isn't
still got a passer like Sabonis, I think it could work in terms of like him playing off of him. Like the thing is, Jason Tatum, I think if he played off the ball a whole lot more, bro, like that'll open up
He's
more
not going
facets
to.
of
But
his
has
game.
he shown you that he
He's
can
not
though?
going
No,
to.
he hasn't. But I think
That's my point.
if he could, I understand.
Jalen Brown
Facts.
is the better fit. Let me just get this on my fault.
Okay, all right.
My
JB is the better fit. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that.
So I understand the premise of what you're getting at, Leaf. I agree with that premise. However, it will be a bad personnel fit because JT at this point of his career, he is not only is he an offense initiator at this point in his career, but he's also a scorer. So you would be taking away from De'Aaron Fox's ability to initiate offense if you're going to have JT there. I would rather JB be the finisher, be the scorer, and he just has that headhunting idea.
So you rather JB play off of De'Aaron Fox?
Yes, 100%. Because
are y'all talking about De'Aaron Fox going to Boston?
No, we're talking about JB going.
We ain't gonna let that happen. We ain't gonna let that happen.
We're trying to help you out. We're trying to help you out. We're trying to help you out. We're trying to help you out.
Yeah, JB going to
Sacramento. That's what I'm talking about.
We're helping you out.
You know what I've been trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, JB, it's time to come to the West Coast. If you're not gonna go to your hometown, time to come to the West Coast and really try to get a chip. Because you ain't gonna get a chip with Jason Tatum. It's not gonna happen. You guys have because the thing about it is you guys both have redundant skill sets. However, Jason Tatum has not made the leaps and bounds as a playmaker and as an offensive engine to carry the rest of the team. This is why they brought Brogdon in, because they thought Brogdon would be able to become the offensive engine to facilitate it for everybody. However, Brogdon is not that guy. Brogdon is more of a scorer. He has tunnel vision when it comes to certain plays. He does not see the floor. There was a bunch of times where I saw Malcolm Brogdon with the ball in his hand, and he would have tunnel vision, and he would miss Jason Tatum on backdoor cuts, Jaylen Brown on backdoor cuts, wide open threes to Al Horford, and it's not like he's not seeing it. He just has his head down, and he's either trying to shoot or trying to go down or trying to go downhill, right? Yeah. So for me, what happened was, Ox, I understand your point. I'm not trying to take away from Mazzulla's character, and I agree. Now that you gave me the synopsis of how he got the job, I can be a little bit more compassionate towards it. However, on the floor, there was very glaring issues that we saw. You started off with Marcus Smart post-ups. Why the fuck would you have Marcus Smart?
Can I talk on that real quick?
You go ahead.
I mean, to be fair, Ime was doing the exact same thing in that finals. Marcus Smart was posting up Steph Curry a lot.
And they were crucifying him for doing that.
That's dumb.
They were
crucifying him. No, that's not dumb. That's not dumb.
Marcus,
you want that. You want that.
If you have a matchup, you should be able to
But context. If you, I mean, haven't you been on a team where I don't know what position you play, but if you got a bigger guard with a smaller guard, or maybe not even smaller, but a weaker guard, you put them in the torture chamber.
Listen,
I want Marcus Smart to be on the post.
Ox, listen. I agree with you. Had Marcus Smart really have poster package, he doesn't have no type of poster. You have
like Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has a great poster package for a guard.
Chauncey Billups. These are guys that even Kyrie Irving is a better post-up player than Marcus Smart.
Absolutely.
He's filthy, right? So my thing is, Ox, if you have an advantage, you take it. You definitely take the advantage. However, it's not an advantage because he doesn't have the skill set to accomplish it. And I saw two back-to-back post-ups. I'm like, okay, the first time you got a foul, cool. The second time he did some stupid layup. And it didn't make any sense. So what am I doing here, bro? You feel what I'm saying? That's taking away from the momentum of the whole team when your guy that's supposed to be setting up your plays is taking stupid post-ups. I don't want to see that. Missoula.
And I think since they got rid of Kyrie, they haven't really had nobody at the one that's dynamic enough to really like expose and shot create and create for everybody else.
Leaf, I miss Scary Terry on Boston. I miss Scary Terry.
I don't. That nigga was I really don't. He was that nigga was Jack and Jill, bro.
What about
he was
a
Jackaholic.
At some point, y'all let Bulls fan to Donovan get in here too. But
I think adding Tyus Jones to Boston, I think could definitely help their point guard situation.
That's a good call, John.
I think Tatum off ball could play a lot like Kawhi Leonard does.
That's a good call, John.
I would really like Fred VanVleet in Boston.
You know what? Fred VanVleet isn't a terrible. I prefer Tyus, but Fred VanVleet I think could be.
Fred VanVleet, if they can do that, I would love him in Boston.
Yeah, I think Tyus
is basically Kemba Walker again, bro.
Also,
that's not no Kemba Walker. Fred VanVleet's a far better.
Moving off of Robert Williams.
No, the crazy thing is I can see it. I can see it.
I see what he means. He might turn into Kemba. He's
going to turn into Kemba.
Moving off of Robert Williams and or Al Horford and trying to swing a trade for Miles Turner. I think that could help their big man.
What?
You never get rid of Horford.
So you guys are all Robert Williams. You guys are all.
I might move up to get Miles Turner. I would take Miles Turner over Robert
They got
Williams.
the most that they could get out of Horford, bro. But that Fred VanVleet shit, bro, no, bro. And I do not miss Terry. I do not miss Terry Rozier.
What's wrong with Fred?
I prefer Tyus over Fred VanVleet.
Because
I don't think their problem is in the bigs too, Jalen. That's redundant.
Fred VanVleet, he's not
Fred VanVleet defensively, he's gonna be a liability.
It's damn near like Brogdon. Downhill
I think they need more of a consistent shooter.
He's a better playmaker than Marcus Smart though. He can get other people involved.
That for sure.
And on top of that, it wouldn't be like their defense would take a hit. He's a pretty solid defender as well.
But Fred VanVleet would be the in between.
Well, yeah,
like how much better would he be better than Marcus?
You need somebody that's going to get to the next level.
Fred VanVleet is more of a scoring guard than a playmaking.
And get JT and JB easier buckets, bro. Like,
but I'm with the Miles Turner. I think
that's the thing. Doesn't JT want the ball in his hands more?
Move. I don't think they need to do that.
What, getting Miles Turner?
Yeah, I don't think they need to do that.
I think Miles Turner would be great to add the shooting. Al Horford's not the shooter Miles Turner.
Miles Turner's not the shooter you think he is.
Right. What are you talking about? Al Horford is a far better shooter.
So you guys think Al Horford is a better shooter than Miles Turner?
No, I think it's on the same level. It's on the same level.
Bro. I mean, but
I'm taking Al Horford. He's just having a bad shooting postseason, but
Miles Turner is a better shot blocker. I give him that.
That's it. But
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think they should touch their front court.
Yeah, their front court. That's why I think
I think their front court solid. I don't think they're making. Yeah, I don't think that's the problem.
It's a guard play.
It's their backcourt
that's gonna get them niggas easy buckets, bro. Like yo,
Tyus Jones thing you brought up, Jalen, was great.
Yeah, I would love Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones
super efficient.
Is Tyus Jones a starter in this league, bro?
Yes,
on the Celtics.
On the Celtics, but Jalen not taking it.
Yes.
Maybe on the Celtics, I don't see it.
I think y'all niggas playing 2K, bro.
I had this conversation.
Tyus Jones had the best assist to turnover ratio this season.
It depends on what team it is, because he could be a. Hold on. He could be a starter. He could be a starter, but it depends on what team you put him on. The championship team, obviously, you want him to come off the bench. If you put him on a team that's sorry as shit, that don't got no guards, you can start him. Like on the Spurs, he can start easily, but he's not starting on a team like Cleveland or like Boston, because off the bench it just makes your team a lot better than what it is.
That's the thing, though, Gabe. I think on Boston, I think that's the only team that can get away with Tyus Jones starting. Because they have all the other holes.
They got to commit to defense, bro.
Right, we're thinking that all the players are coming back, though. We don't know if JB.
I think Tyus Jones on the Suns.
JB to the Kings, man.
Tyus Jones on the Suns works with
you wouldn't need
Booker too.
But yes, true. But
I think Tyus Jones with scores like that would work.
Jason Tatum, he has to realize he ain't the offensive initiator, bro. That he think he is.
Thank
bro.
you, Leaf. Can we say that again?
Realize that, bro. He is a catch on the fly, bro. He need to figure out
just
how to
be
play
a killer. Just be a killer.
He need to figure out and do all the other shit, bro.
Y'all still talking about Jason Tatum?
Yeah, bro.
We're talking about Boston.
Bro, he ain't the
we're talking about Boston in general, like the moves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I'm on it, bro. JB to the Kings, man. Fuck that, man.
Yes.
Hold on. So do you think Boston would trade him, or do you think he'd go in free agency?
No, he gonna sign somewhere.
Sign and trade.
Wait, doesn't Jalen Brown have one more year in his contract, or just he has one more year?
Oh, he has one more
year. I thought they was talking about him going to Houston next year.
I think after
next
year.
Why do you want to go to Houston?
They're rebuilding. Who knows?
I don't know. That's just what I saw.
Ime might try to jam
that money,
somebody else's
that
shit
max
down there, bro. Like, who knows, bro?
I think Boston will run it back with Tatum and Brown.
Too many way big booties.
Exactly.
Bro. Like,
you couldn't get down.
Boston will run it back with Tatum.
Leaf, see that mindset. That mindset is what got Boston in this shit in the first place. You talking about so many big booties down there? It's butts everywhere.
But in Houston, it's different, though. In Houston, it's different. Them cheeks is different, my guy.
Bobby eating a big ass sandwich.
It's not them Portland cheeks. It ain't Portland cheeks down there, man.
We do all right in Toronto too. We do all right in Toronto.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm from Sacramento. We got. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, y'all got some.
Bobby,
it ain't Houston though, gang. It ain't Houston.
Houston is just a bigger city.
That's the home of KODs, bro. Come on, bro.
Per capita is crazy.
Per capita is crazy. Per capita.
You think Sacramento is banging with Houston?
How many times you been to Sacramento?
I can't get
I haven't been to Sacramento yet.
Pull up.
Okay, say less.
Y'all don't want to talk about per capita down here, bro.
Per capita.
That's BBL country, boy. That's BBL country, though, gang.
He talking about BBLs. We talking about real.
Hey, you got big ass with the big ass, bro.
We got
hold on, y'all.
That's a young man speaking.
Are you talking about?
Hold on, let me holler at my young brother real quick. Gang.
What y'all talking about? No, I know, but what y'all talking about right now? Y'all just talking about like looking at it or like trying to get it?
Either way. Gabe, have you ever tried to spread 2 bowling balls? Ain't no fun in that, bro. Ain't no fun.
It really ain't.
Excuse my young thinking.
Gabe, it's a reason why
I am only 20. I'm still learning. Please.
Gabe, it's a reason why your parents don't let you go down to the beach. You might mess around and get rid of chick, bro, like that Dylan Brooks is with, bro. Like they don't want you down.
Nah, Leaf, I know better than that, bro. Don't do me like that. I may be 20, but I could tell, bro. Don't do that.
Hey, Gabe, anybody can fall for that, Gabe.
Hell no. I know goddamn better, bro.
You can fall for it.
All you gotta look is at the chin, bro. That's all you gotta look at.
You got a 2 seconds ago, the booty didn't matter. Now it's
Gabe.
We're talking about a whole different game right now, bro.
Gabe, why you acting like Dr. Miami can't fix that, bro? Come on,
Miami got crazy, doctor.
If she got a chin that my face can land on, I'm not talking to you.
That's crazy.
It's some beautiful women with strong.
That's how I go.
Yeah,
strong women in Miami, but we got a question if they women have
strong jawlines.
They all trying to finesse. Every last one of them want to give out their IG, bro. I ain't with it, man.
Now you put that bug in my ear, Ox. I need to come to Sacramento, see what's going on in there.
Come out to Northern California, man.
I gotta go to Seattle first, man. I gotta see what them C-Town bros is about.
Nah, it's cool, but out here it's sundress season. You know what I'm saying? So
it's only right.
I just want to say, Toronto known for the international man. We got.
Let me chill out though. My people be watching that show.
Yeah, you gotta relax, yo. Caravana, bro.
Toronto was wavy though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's one place you need to go to. Caravana, what is it? Caribbean weekend, right? The whole weekend, right?
Yeah, whole weekend.
Caravana weekend.
That weekend too.
I already told John, I'm pulling up this.
Oh yeah, Ox knows how we get down there.
Listen, if they let real nigga Leaf dig over the border, bro. Like, listen.
You would have loved last weekend. You would have loved Saturday night, Leaf.
Listen, I had a homie up there, bro. He was like, "Yo, Leaf, I ain't want to leave, bro. Like this." I'm like, "All right, what you coming back here for?"
The taxes here gets a little high. The taxes
Brooklyn ain't got nothing for you but bad
Yo,
traffic,
my sister live out in Canada, man. So whenever I get a chance, I'll be trying to go out there and see what's going on. I'm saying,
I need to hit up.
Just trying to visit some family. You know what I mean? Trying to visit some family.
Yeah, shout out to the Six, bro, for real.
But like so what y'all talked about like what y'all expect for like the upcoming series and all that? Y'all already
you got it. You can speak on it with how you feel about it.
Oh, okay. Nah, I think it's gonna be super dope. Like, I think it's gonna be a super like amazing series. We were talking about it in the last stream. I think it's gonna be a dope series, man. I think it's gonna be like high IQ basketball. Coach Spo, we're gonna see if Coach Malone can keep up. I think he can. I think like from what I've been seeing and his adjustments, Malone has been making adjustments. So what I've been seeing so far, I think it's gonna be a dope battle. What I'm really, really interested in is to see if Michael Porter Jr. is gonna be able to stay consistent. I don't know if he can stay consistent. The thing about it is he has a big mismatch. He's the biggest wing.
Go. Sometime in this, I need you to go into who guards Jamal Murray and things like that.
Okay, got you. So, like for me, I think Michael Porter Jr. is gonna be one of the biggest X factors that we're gonna see because he is 6'10". And they're gonna have to concentrate. They're gonna have to gang rebound to get him off those boards. Because a lot of people remember he had in the beginning they were saying that he was not getting boards in the beginning of his career. He wasn't getting boards, but this series I saw he was grabbing boards. He was blocking shots. He was very engaged. He did kind of settle for threes, but he stayed engaged in the motion and the offense. He didn't like wave away from it. And I think that the more and more that they feature him, the more and more he shows us that he has more layers to his game. And I think that's a big thing to watch out for. I think what they're going to do is they're going to probably put Gabe Vincent on Jamal Murray to start. I don't think they're going to use Jimmy Butler right away. I think they're going to use Gabe Vincent because the way that I look at it is Gabe Vincent isn't a volume scorer for them. So his legs won't die chasing Jamal Murray around. It's not like he's chasing.
What about Caleb?
Caleb, that's why I think they're gonna switch. I think it's gonna be one of those things where they're gonna rotate, and that's the great thing about it is that they can rotate between Caleb and Gabe Vincent, and between the two shooters, KCP as well. Because a lot of people don't think that KCP can shot create. Like he's not just catch and shoot. He
sure can, bro. Like,
then he could do a one dribble pull up. Then he could do drive to the rack. Like it's not very. It's not.
He was
like
a very good shooter in Detroit, bro. A lot of people forget that, bro.
But it's not.
That's how he got that contract.
Exactly.
That's a factual. But it's not only that.
From the Lakers.
He's one of the best. What's the thing?
First one
catch and rip, like catch and rip through, like catch and then rip through, go to the rack. Like he's one of the great guys. Like his percentages at doing that is amazing. On top of that, too, you got Bruce Brown, who's also a catch and rip guy. Like he's not catch and shoot, but he's catch and go. First step is like really, really elite. The thing about it is it got to be by committee. It can't be just one guy sitting on, like you see how they try to do Dennis Schroeder and have him sit on Jamal. It's not going to be like that. They're not going to do that. Spo understands that if I do that, one of my guys is going to die the whole game. Can't do that. It got to be by committee. And if push comes to shove, we're going to use Jimmy Butler. I think they're going to use Jimmy Butler as the roamer. I think he's going to be doing all like,
and he's a great roamer, by the way.
And let me ask y'all. We're gonna go around the horn a couple times. A few questions. Also, just a disclaimer. I mean, we are assuming that Miami Heat will pull out this series. Is that fair to say from everybody?
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna have a crazy
That's very fair to say.
Boston comes back.
Okay, great. So I want to ask. I'm gonna start with you, Donovan. And I'm gonna move up to you, Bulls fan. So Donovan. What's the series leaving Denver? What is the series count? Is Miami going to take any of those games, any of those first two games in Denver?
Ox, before he go, can we get everybody to answer that?
I am. I'm going around the horn. All right.
Oh, I think Denver wins the first two.
Oh, so go back to Miami down 2-0.
Yep.
Okay. What you think, Bulls fan?
I think they split.
Split? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any Like, do you know which game you think like Miami wins game 2?
The second game, they're going to win the second game.
Okay.
I feel like the first game the Denver Nuggets are going to smoke them. Then the second game they're going to have a better game plan against the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take the off. They're going to take the second game at home.
Okay, what you think, guy?
Do you want me to take my fan head off?
Of course.
Okay, yeah. I think we're gonna sweep them in for not playing. I think we're gonna split that. I think we're gonna split it, but I think we might take game 1 instead of game 2. I think we come out strong. Yep. We come out with we're not finna be like it's not with a vengeance because we do got some heat with the Denver Nuggets. We coming out with a vengeance. We're not forgetting about what you did to Markieff Morris, boy. We was waiting for y'all asses in the locker room.
He knocked the shit out of that nigga.
We coming. Jokic got some bad blood down here. I'm not gonna forget that.
Hey, speaking of that game,
y'all don't want no smoke with the Joker, man.
Speaking of that though, I do believe that the NBA was far too lenient on that move by Jokic. I think he should have been very severely disciplined for that play.
He got what he deserved. 1 game, bro. Like
nah, bro. That was childish, bro. That was childish. That was no impulse control.
Series with whiplash, bro.
Even after that though, that was just hold on, Leaf. Let me finish my statement, bro. And then ask me whatever you want to. Like that was just no impulse control. Like, bro, you like he was coming at you, you passed it, he checked you like this, and then you run, you put your whole 7 foot 200 and I don't know how much he weighs, 260, 280 pounds, just boom all in his back, bro. That's like getting hit by a small car, bro. Like he hit him hella hard.
Bro, he missed the whole season with whiplash, yo.
Yeah,
like,
but that shit was crazy, bro. He could have hurt that man for real.
And what did he learn?
That's true.
He learned that Jokic is a bitch. Nigga, that's what he learned.
Oh, that's what you have.
Jokic's brothers are real deal.
Hey, Bobby, let me ask you.
That was some sucker shit to me. I just think it was sucker shit. I mean, it might not have been, but I think it was. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Bobby, listen.
What's up? We going to you next, Jalen. But go ahead. What's up, Lee?
Bobby, you a big man, bro. You were like all the 6'9", bro. Almost 6'10", bro. Listen. Anybody do that to you on the court? Anybody do that to you on the court, bro? Like and try to stop your momentum going forward. Best believe, don't turn around because I'm swinging. Trust me, don't turn around, bro.
I mean, that's cool. My thing is, anything I do on or off the basketball court, I'm perfectly fine with my consequences. We can do whatever we got to do, but I just don't play basketball like that. You feel me? If I get hit like that, I'm gonna get my get back, but I'm not gonna do it like that. For me, so
you just had a problem with the retaliation. That's what it was.
So look, what I think Markieff, I don't think that was a clean play by Markieff. I think he checked him, but I think he could have hit him worse than that. I think that was just he was coming out in full speed. He stopped. He got him. He definitely got him. But that's one of those things why Jokic is supposed to be like, okay. And then on the other end, when they go for the rebound, he's supposed to get him up somewhere under here, hit him in his ribs, get him real good. But what he did, I wasn't feeling that. Obviously you got the tough guys that watch it that thought what Draymond Green did was acceptable, and what all these people they do. Oh, well, you learn your lesson, and that happens. But like, nah, come on, bro. We play basketball. We not on the blacktop.
Right.
We're not on the blacktop, Leaf.
Right.
Simple, bro. We're not on the blacktop, bro.
Even if you're on the blacktop, that should get your head blown off.
Exactly. On the blacktop, it can. But what I'm saying is, we're playing a game, bro. This is a sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, bro. Like that's how I feel. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just leave it at this. Markieff Morris, bro. Yo, you hit me, don't turn around because I'm swinging. I'm swinging on you, bro. Don't turn around. Don't turn around after you hit me, nigga. Like you gonna check me. I'm swinging right away. I'm not waiting till no next play. Nah, you getting that business then.
But see, that's the thing. That's why some people aren't meant to play organized sports.
Hey,
but Jalen, how you think?
Leaf.
How you feel Miami's gonna come back from Denver?
Yeah, man. I think Denver's going to win the first 2 games. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver goes up 3-0. I really do. I'll tell you this. I really do think that I'd love to. Again, I've been doubting Miami throughout the whole playoff. They proved me wrong. I just think Bam Adebayo's 6'7". He's 6'7".
6'9". He's
That's
6'9".
so.
I'm thinking 6'7" on Wiki. So I would say maybe whatever it is. I'm just saying. So he's incredibly undersized. It's when him if they might have to be forced to put. I know in context that you might have Jimmy.
Sometimes size don't matter.
Hold up. No, but guess what? Basketball, guess what? Size and weight 100% matters.
Bulls fan, is that what she told you, Bulls fan?
Yeah, she lied to you. Size and weight in basketball, size and weight matters. I'm telling you.
Ain't no chick ever told me no shit like that.
Hey, Bulls fan, I'm just playing.
I might be 20, but I know that one's a goddamn lie. You don't gotta tell me twice about that.
Hey, Bulls fan, I just said I ain't mean that, bro. I was just trying to get my get back because you put who'd you put in front of me on that ranking I was mad about?
Oh man, he put Leaf ahead of you. He put Mookie ahead of you.
Yeah, you put Mookie.
Bro, look, I made
bro. You ain't even put me on that.
Listen, look, I wanted a couple of those Mookie streams, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nasty for that, bro.
That's a good look right there, though. Don't worry about that.
Double accountability. I like that.
Hey, Leaf. My only thing was like. I feel him like I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying like, but you ain't even a full-time panelist on the show. How the fuck y'all in front of me?
Bruh, yo, I made another one.
I told you, bro.
How the hell I wasn't on the list, bro? Like, what?
Hold on, I made another tier list about PCs for Players' Choice shows. I got like it's PC, Opa Gym, Graveyard, but basically all the panel shows. I made another one, and I adjusted the list that I made before on it.
I better be.
I definitely had to make some adjustments.
Right there,
Context. How you feeling about Miami leaving Denver? What's it gonna look like?
Twin, talk to us, man.
To keep it a band with you, it's funny. I actually had the same thing Gabe was about to say. It's just kind of crazy. I think Miami low key might be. I think Miami is going to surprise Denver. I think they're going to try to pull out some defensive, like different tactics. Might do that 1-3-1 matchup zone, like things of that nature. Not in big chunks. I think it's going to be in very small possessions that might throw them off. I think that they're going to. I think they might full court Jamal Murray at certain points of the game, and I think that might disrupt their offense for a little bit. I think they're going to try to be physical with Jokic. I think they're going to try to throw so many looks that it's going to take them a while to readjust. And I think that they're going to split the first game, and then I think Denver is going to be the one to counter that. So I think it's going to be split 1-1.
Physical with who? Like, who are they going to use to be physical with Jokic? Like, but who? Who are they going to use to be physical with Jokic?
Everybody. I think it's going to be I think they're going
to you don't have to.
Yo, the switch up from Jalen is crazy. It's because LeBron ain't on the team.
No, it's just the more I think about it.
It's because LeBron ain't on the team.
But hold on though, Jalen, you don't have to be bigger than somebody to be physical. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but who in Miami has that though? Like
Zeller, they got Zeller. They got why
Zeller on Jokic?
Jalen. All he said was be physical.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be physical with him. You don't have.
It's because Bron ain't on the team.
I don't have to. Hold on. I don't have to be better than you to bang you on the block. You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? I think Kevin Love can bang with him. Zeller can bang with him. Bam can bang with him. Why not?
They're going to tire him out.
Man, that's the thing. Those guys are going to be able to do that.
Yes, they are, bro. That just because Davis wasn't doing it doesn't mean Bam.
I think we're forgetting who
they
Kevin
play
Love
physical.
is.
Yes,
just because
he put his form into you, bro.
Just because it's been a while since Kevin Love was in the limelight, I think we're starting to forget who Kevin Love is, bro. And Kevin Love is he's a unit. Kevin Love is not.
I know what you mean. Though. He can get you buckets. He'll get you rebounds.
Let me just add on to that. That's why I said I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to be the biggest X factor, because all those 10 rebounds and those 8 rebounds that Michael Porter Jr. usually gets off of those long rebounds, and people not wanting to box out, because that's what it really is. A lot of people don't like to box out against the Denver Nuggets. So when they do have those 3 guys, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, and Michael Porter grabbing boards, they kind of clean all the glass. But Kevin Love is not going to play around. They're going to
bang down there. Yep.
He's going to move him around. Like, they're going to move Michael Porter Jr. You're not coming in the paint and trying to snag.
Oh yeah, no, Michael Porter ain't getting no.
They're going to.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm telling you right now, Miami Heat, they're going to work Jokic on defense. They're not going to just let him sit back and play drop coverage on the mid-range shots. None of that. They're going to tire him out.
They're going to eat up that space where I think they're going to eat up that space. I think
Bam
Jimmy Butler is going to try to. And people don't realize, like, Jimmy Butler's shoulders are retarded. I mean, let me chill. My fault. They're huge. They got Jalen shoulders. Yeah, he basically got Jalen. But when Jimmy Butler puts those Jalen shoulders, inside Jokic's chest, we don't know if he's going to be able to handle that. You get what I'm saying? Like repeatedly over and over and because that's the thing about what LeBron did. LeBron did not do that.
Have y'all lost your mind?
He didn't do it consistently.
Have y'all lost your damn mind, bro?
Hold on. I leave. Hold on. Before you go, I need to hear Rear, and then you got to leave. I want to hear y'all two's takes on how Miami's leaving Denver. Go ahead, Rear, and then leave. When I ask you, but you got it.
Miami have been the best road team this playoffs. It's extremely disrespectful to the Heat to say, oh, they're gonna be up 3-0, the Nuggets. After 3 games.
Just matchup based.
We keep talking about matchups. Why are we not talking about comp? Why are we not talking about the Heat playing up to their level of competition? We keep believing they're not going to do that against the Nuggets. They could easily go in there and steal game 1 because we know the Heat going to come ready. They're going to punch the Nuggets in the mouth. And it's going to be a close game. And if the Heat come out and win, I fully expect them to do the same thing they did to Boston and come ready for game 2. It's the finals. They're going to try to win. They're going to try to sweep them. Every team's going for a sweep. And so we should not act like the Heat can't do to the Nuggets what you think the Nuggets are going to do to the Heat.
I agree with that.
We got Kevin Love. We got a big body to throw at him. We got Cody Zeller. The whole defense works as a unit. And we got Bam. It's not like we need Bam and Kevin to score for us. We can just tell them, hey, handle Jokic. Keep him to, 20, 10, and 10, because it is Jokic at the end of the day. Don't let him go berserk and let the rest of the team take care of the scoring. There's a reason why these games are about to be played. It's 7 games for a reason. I'm not going to sit up here and say, the Heat going to take them in 6. The Heat going to take them in 5. I'm not going to say the Nuggets going to take them in 6 or 5 or 7 either. Mm-hmm. Let's see how they play. Let's see how they match up after a couple games.
But for me, I think it's a bad matchup for both teams.
I think it's just his answer real quick too, and then you know what I'm saying. Then let's dialogue on it though. I just want to make sure we get all the way around the horn.
Well, I think Miami is going to come in game 1 a lot more energized. I think Denver's probably going to come in more relaxed because they're at home. Miami going to be in Denver for most of the week. They're going to get acclimated. That's probably going to be their best chance to steal on game 1. But the game 1 is going to be very important because I think Denver going to come out a little bit sloppy in game 1.
Why you think that though, Leaf?
I don't think Denver really has the focus coming into the series that Miami had. Miami been here before. Miami been Jimmy and Bam and Spo, they've been here before. Gabe Vincent and whatchamacallit, they really had this team last year shot away from the finals, so they've been knocking on the door. And I think they ready, and I think that experience is going to kind of that little bit of experience and that taste of getting to that mountaintop is going to help them. So I think the best chance is going to be in game 1, but they got to get that game 1. So it depends on how they come out in game 1 and if they execute well and they play their game on game 1. I think that's going to be the deciding factor, maybe the deciding factor in the series. However, Denver can definitely be sporadic. That's one of the reasons why I think Miami could get one of them games. They've been very sporadic in the series that they just played in, even though they won in a sweeping fashion, bro. But they can make some plays that could be out of order and everything. But in terms of the matchups against Joker, there's no goddamn matchup for Joker, bro. He could beat you in so many ways, bro. He don't need to just beat you on a low block. He don't need to just beat you on dribble drives from the perimeter, bro. He could beat you on cuts and off the ball, playing off the ball action, passing. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of ways that he could beat you. So that whole throwing bodies on Jokic shit. Everybody can miss me with that, man. I think everything is going to be about the others. And it's definitely going to be about Miami shooting. They transition defense on everybody else and on Jamal Murray. Keeping Jamal Murray in check is going to be the main key. Joker's going to go off and then do whatever he could do. He's going to get his normal.
Yeah, he's going to get his off. You're right.
He's going to get his 20, 25, 15 to 15 or whatever, bro. But the thing is, you don't want that being the outcome of the game. You kind of got to limit that and try to limit them assist numbers from Joker and limiting Jamal Murray and the others. Realistically, KCP and Bruce Brown too. I think they gotta find answers for them as well. Because
I love this basketball talk, Leaf.
Hey,
Dave,
Gabe,
you
real
got
quick,
a crazy high usage rate, my
real
guy.
quick, Gabe, before you go.
Sheesh.
I was gonna say,
crazy high usage rate.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Gabe, hold on, real quick before you go, because I just want to say something
like
like 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
You got it.
We talk about championship pedigree and why it matters, and that's why people are riding with the Warriors. Oh, they won last year, so we're gonna expect them to come and do it again. But we don't give the Heat culture and their championship pedigree any like credit. I'm not saying you, because it's Nuggets fans who don't want to give the Heat championship pedigree any credit. They've been there.
What pedigree do they have? What championship? They've been there. They
Pat Riley and
they got the
Pat Riley. Forget about how they got to the finals in 2020.
Yeah, getting to the finals doesn't mean your championship pedigree. It's finals pedigree. It's not championship pedigree. Kyle Lowry has a ring.
All right. See, this is a nasty Nuggets talk.
No, it's real.
Discount the Heat.
Finals experience.
You think Pat is going to have them not ready for game one?
Do you understand Heat culture is championship pedigree?
Heat culture is championship culture.
That's fine, but
we have a championship franchise.
Jalen,
hold on, this is
jumping on the Jokic train.
From the top, hold on, Jalen, real quick. You coming from my city, my team, my culture. I'm not allowing this shit. From the top of the food chain to the last man on the roster, Udonis Haslam is all championship pedigree.
Y'all have a one. Y'all have a one.
That doesn't make any sense by your. But they still have champions on their. They still have champions on their roster. So I don't know what you're talking about.
This team is not filled with rings. This team is not
you don't gotta be filled with rings to have championship culture. You gotta have that championship mentality. We are AC, but that's the thing though. We are AC, but we think that we the ones.
Hold on. I will
second
say,
best offense in the playoffs.
I will say, Gabe, but
they got, Gabe?
I will say,
They got heart.
I will say, y'all definitely have all the intangibles and all the stuff that you can't measure into from a lot of the guys on that roster, bro. From the top, as you said, from Pat Riley all the way down to Udonis Haslam, bro. Like y'all have that. And I think y'all gonna have the focus.
We got continuity too.
And the continuity, bro.
I mean, so does Denver though. Denver's been together for a couple years now.
Denver.
But I'm not trying to discredit Denver. You're trying to discredit us.
Let me finish.
No, I'm not talking about you, Leave. I'm talking about Jalen.
No. But let me finish. I think Miami has the mindset. I think I would give them the mindset edge over Denver in terms of Denver. Like they really haven't played with each other like a whole bit since the 2020. Like remember MPJ and Jamal Murray been out for the last 2 years realistically, and they kind of got this team like acclimated. They got some new pieces and everything. KCP, Bruce Brown, like those were good pickups and good fits for them. A la Kevin Love and whatchamacallit was good fits for y'all. Good pickups for y'all. So I think it's gonna be interesting, but that game one is gonna be very poor. I think y'all gonna come out.
And Jalen, I just want you to know you're looking at the wrong. You're looking right here. It's not where you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to be looking at here and here.
One
more thing.
It's not Jimmy. It's the whole team. It's the city. It's everybody. We got a city of champions. That's what it is.
Hold on, Gabe. I think y'all gonna come out probably y'all most energized in game one, trying to steal that game one. Y'all in there the whole week. Y'all gonna focus on a lot of plan A's, plan B's, plan C's, and all of that. Denver, I think they're gonna focus on that too, but I don't think Denver is gonna be as ready as y'all. I think y'all gonna have that ready edge, and y'all should be able to steal that game one and split one. But if y'all don't,
let me talk real quick. Earlier. I don't like the fact that they keep saying it's a bad matchup for the Heat. It's a bad matchup for the Nuggets too. Okay, it's a bad matchup for both teams.
How's it a bad matchup for the Nuggets?
Who is Jokic going to guard?
Well, he's going to be guarding Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is not some.
Bam Adebayo is going to be cooking
him. He's not a crazy scorer. But hold on, Bam Adebayo is not some crazy scorer.
He's been a consistent scorer in these playoffs.
A lot of his buckets will come off of his individual play. A lot of his buckets will come off of
he can get to the rim. He can isolate on Jokic, get to the rim, and if Jokic plays drop coverage on him, he can hit the mid-range shot. Jokic is not going to be able to stay in front of Bam. That's for one. Second of all, the whole Nuggets defense is collapsing in the paint. Hold on. Let me tell you. The whole Nuggets defense is collapsing on the star player. They can't do that against the Heat. Their shooters are too hot.
Why
hold on, Jalen, real quick before you rebuttal. Let me ask something. You forgot about Bam too, that he could be the primary ball handler for the team.
That's what I was trying to say.
He can facilitate, but I'm saying he's not some individual scorer that gets his own buckets. He has his teammates. That's what I'm saying. But he said he's going to cook Bam just by getting him in the post or scoring on him. That's not what Bam
I didn't say
does.
getting in the post.
A lot of not post.
I'm talking about him isolating him.
Yeah, Bam is not an isolation scorer. That's not how Bam gets his points. Bam gets
yes,
his points.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
No, isolation scorer. What are we talking about?
Yes, he is. Bro, Jalen, I watch him every day. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking? Do you not watch the Heat? Yes, he ISOs.
He has some isolation in his game. Nah, he does.
Maybe he's not something. Most of his points do not come from isolation scoring. No, it's either he gets offensive rebound.
But most of his attacking points, bro. If he get one-on-one opportunities, he's gonna go to the basket.
Especially against Jokic, he's doing it against Al Horford and Robert Williams. He's still cooking them.
If he gets one-on-one,
he's going to cook Jokic.
He's gonna go to the basket. He's gonna try to.
He gets the isolation at the free throw line, and he works from there.
I got Denver in 5, man. I just ain't getting matchup.
I got the Heat in 7.
You were so high. How you were so high on the Lakers beating the Nuggets, but now you're so high on the Nuggets beating.
Oh, I think they have better bodies. I think Anthony Davis has a better body.
Consistently keep saying this. The Heat have two
championship
level teams.
Forget about the one body. Hold on. Both time. My bad. Forget about the one body. How about the collective as a team? We have bigger bodies as a team compared to the Lakers.
Wait, the Heat have bigger bodies.
No, y'all do not have bigger bodies. Y'all just have y'all have shooters.
We have Caleb Martin. We have Caleb Martin. We have Kevin Love. We got Cody Zeller.
That's not a big.
That's not bigger body.
That's not a big. Y'all don't have bigger bodies.
He's a
y'all
bigger
have
body,
offensive
like
players.
you, big ass shoulders, strong as shit.
Caleb Martin is 6'4",
and Austin Reeves and Schroeder.
Austin Reeves is like 6'6".
Gabe, you guys have bigger guards. You have bigger guards.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Y'all more versatile on defense.
Hold on. Let Jalen get this take.
Max Strus is 6'4". Caleb Martin is 6'4".
They're more athletic they are more athletic than the Lakers guards. They are more athletic than the Lakers guards. We have a more versatile team than they do.
Okay, wait. You're talking about guard defense, but talk about big putting bodies. Rui is a big body that the Miami Heat don't have. Vanderbilt.
Yes, we do. We do. Yeah, Bam Adebayo.
Hold on. Let him
talk, bro.
Let him get his take off.
He asked me a question. I was answering a question.
Okay, so Anthony Davis is the body the Lakers have that the Heat can't match.
I say outside of Anthony Davis.
Okay, outside of it. Okay, if you want to give Bam and Rui, that's fine. Bam and Rui. Who's your Vanderbilt? It's not Kevin Love. It's not Cody Zeller. You guys don't have a Vanderbilt type body out there.
I'm talking about Vanderbilt like he was playing.
Vanderbilt
didn't even really play.
Vanderbilt didn't even play. He's a non-factor.
Which was dumb.
That's another. I mean, clearly not him playing that more. I think your guards are small. I don't see how your guards are big. I think it's matchup like Aaron Gordon.
Bigger than the Lakers.
Then the
Lakers. They are. What shows you that Austin Reeves is frail ass that can't even pick up on MPJ jumping at everything?
Austin Reeves is bigger than Caleb Martin and Max Strus. Austin Reeves is bigger than Caleb Martin and Max Strus.
What? Ain't moving me, bro.
Yes, he's bigger. He's bigger than Max Strus and Caleb Martin. I don't know why you guys think
he
Max
can be
Strus
taller, bro. He's a fucking twig, bro. What are we talking about?
Max Strus got like an NBA body.
Austin Reeves is strong.
I'm comparing him to my team.
He's bigger
than I'm saying y'all talking about Austin
Max Strus is a bigger body.
Y'all talking about Austin Reeves is
I don't even think that he have bigger bodies.
Hold up. Y'all talking about Austin Reeves is frail and skinny? Like he's not. Austin Reeves is
like
strong,
obviously
bro.
He's not, bro. He's obviously not, but I'm comparing him to my team, bro. Compared to our guards, I understand
if you're comparing him. I understand if you're comparing him to Jimmy Butler, but that's it. He's not. Nobody else over there is bullying Austin Reeves, bro.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm positive about that.
Oh my god!
Just when has Austin Reeves been weak?
I'm 100% positive about that. Austin Reeves.
Wow. Look, Gabe. I think y'all have beat him, but I don't think y'all have bigger bodies. I think y'all are the much better offensive team than the Lakers.
Yeah, I think y'all speed is gonna on the perimeter is gonna work in your favor.
I think you're better shooter.
Y'all perimeter offense is really good right now.
Perimeter offense and the spacing that y'all give Jimmy and a lot of the spaces where he like to work and work in the mid range to the close range.
They're not going to be able to just leave y'all wide open. Y'all going to destroy them. If they let y'all shoot threes, y'all are going to destroy them.
Their best chance is to just give y'all the twos and then they match that. Bro. Like, I think defensively, I think we probably drawing the Nuggets the short end of the stick because they haven't guard 3-point teams like y'all. But if they start to give up 3-point shots and 3-point looks and the open looks that y'all was capable of getting against Boston, and
that's what they've been doing though. They've been just letting teams shoot.
I think Miami guards Denver better than Denver guards Miami.
I think that too.
But I think Denver's game plan coming into this series is just a give away more. They've been giving away layups, man, and everything. But I think their job is to probably give away more layups and contest the long rebounds and make sure they're in place for those. Then try not to give up too many driving kicks in this situation. That's what I
think it's a terrible matchup for the Nuggets because that's just going to draw Jokic out on the perimeter. Like, he's not going to be able to guard anybody on that Miami Heat team.
If he can, I think he can guard. He could guard.
I don't think Jokic is that bad a defense.
Yeah, Jokic hasn't been that huge negative.
It's easy to say he's not bad on defense if he's not playing against good offenses. He hasn't played against a good offensive team yet.
Bro, they've been playing. They played 82 games before the playoffs.
Yeah, they played 80. They played the Suns.
Exactly, bro. Like I don't.
They played Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
Yeah, they
and who else?
They didn't play the Warriors, bro. Like, but let's be clear. Like, Miami ain't the Warriors, bro. Like, Miami is Miami. You know
they're the Warriors. I mean,
there's still a way better offense than the Lakers, though.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to wait and see all these questions.
You said what?
Miami's not a better offense.
We're gonna have to wait
in the playoffs right now.
In the playoffs,
in the playoffs,
by the numbers,
bro.
They are,
come on, come on, bro.
But
just use the eye test. You can see who's the better offensive team.
The Lakers don't have.
I think what they saying by sets and personnel, bro. Like we don't know just yet in this coming up in this series. They could listen. The way that they played in Boston might be a little bit different.
We have a better run offense than the Lakers do. The Lakers
have a better that's what I said. In terms of schemes,
the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just using my eyes to see that the Miami Heat offense is better.
I'm talking to whoever is disputing.
In terms of sets and schemes, yes, the Miami has been running their offense a whole lot better than the Lakers. The Lakers have been running really a two-man game with AD and pick and rolls, and then try to roll a basket. That's one of the reasons why they went through what they went through, bro. But I think Miami gives a lot of their players different chances and different looks. Resurgent Duncan Robinson into the lineup. He's been better. Kevin Love. Kevin Love has been good. Kevin Love has been good. Gabe
6'9", 6'8".
Strus has been good.
6'5".
I think if they shoot, hold on, Gabe. I think
we weren't big, but I don't know.
I think if they shoot, once they shooters start to get
Gabe. Miami's undersized, bro. You're gonna have to accept.
Yeah, they're undersized.
I'm saying to the Lakers, bro.
They are undersized compared to Denver.
Wait, hold on, leave. I've heard enough, Gabe, because I got Miami winning, but at this point, bro, you're just being in denial, a little delusional. The Lakers are much bigger than the Heat, bro.
At the guard?
I'm talking about all around team.
I was talking about at the guard, bro.
Okay, but look. So when they have that 3-guard lineup in, maybe okay. But still, even still, you talking about Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry, like Max Strus is 6'5", like and then even Duncan might be tall, but he's what I'm saying, like we're pushing him around, like. You know what I'm saying?
But like, bro, but they're big bodies, though.
Wait. So, Gabe, you're telling me? So, if
Max Strus is a big body.
Hold on. You're telling me that Austin Reeves compared to Duncan Robinson? That's what we're doing right now. Austin Reeves was bullying Duncan Robinson.
No,
I'm not talking about them guarding each other. I'm talking about them getting tossed around.
Austin Reeves is 100% bullying Duncan Robinson.
I'm not talking about them.
You think so, bro?
I'm not talking about them.
You really think
that's
so?
the problem. That's the problem. Y'all think I'm talking about them guarding each other. Austin Reeves getting tossed around by whoever he's guarding. That's the problem.
What if he's guarding Duncan Robinson? He's not getting tossed around by Duncan Robinson.
But then that's
you said
that's not my point. That's not my point.
All right, but I'm saying you said that you're saying that the Miami's not small, and that's not true.
No, but you see, that's where y'all missing my point. Small, that's where y'all tossing my words around. I said at the guard. Yes, y'all are, because I said at the guard. I said at the guard we are bigger than the Lakers. So I think y'all didn't even let me finish because Jalen cut me off. I didn't even get to finish my point. I was trying to say that at the guard we are bigger than the Lakers, so we have a better chance to guard the perimeter than the Lakers do. Because if you have Schroeder at the like that 3-guard lineup that they were playing, that's not gonna work. And we have bigger guards, more versatile guards with longer arms that can close down on the shots compared to the Lakers.
Okay,
that
was
I don't know about Schroeder. Schroeder's pretty strong. I don't know about that.
Okay, but I'm talking about the length. I'm talking about length.
Okay. So Gabe, I heard you. So let's do this. What we're talking about at the guard, we're going to talk about Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus.
6'5".
Okay, so how big is D'Lo? D'Lo 6'5". Austin Reeves is 6'5".
6'3".
D'Lo unplayable.
Strus is 6'4", I thought. But same thing.
D'Lo wasn't doing that. He could have been 7'2".
And he's not a little body either.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Either way you spin it, guys. The Lakers are bigger than the Heat. The Heat. Out of these 4 teams that were left, the Heat are the smallest team easily the smallest team. That doesn't. I still think the Heat would have a good chance. I already said I got Heat in 6, but they're still smaller. Like,
that's fine. I'm not talking about as a whole team. I was trying to say about the guards, right? I think our defense. I think our perimeter defense we're gonna stick better than the Lakers. Too.
I would say they are shorter, but they're stronger. They're way stronger than the Lakers.
All these cats in the NBA are strong.
But hold on. I watched Bruce Brown climb up D'Lo's chest every chance he got. He's not doing that to Gabe Vincent. Bruce Brown is not putting his shoulder.
He's doing that to Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, maybe I brought
doing that to Gabe Vincent. If you say Caleb Martin or Max Strus, okay,
yeah, I don't know
but
about
he's doing
that.
that to Gabe Vincent.
He's gonna do that to Vincent.
He's ragging Gabe Vincent like that.
I think Max Strus and Caleb. I think
Vincent's a small body contact. He's a small body.
I don't know about them being bigger, but they're definitely better on the perimeter. They're more.
Real quick though, y'all, because we have crossed the 2-hour mark, so I just wanted to do a quick commercial break. You know what I'm saying? Just to remind the viewers to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We are on the road to monetization. As soon as we get to that monetization, we will be doing an appreciation day where we'll do 24 hours straight of podcasts. I'm calling it the Podathon. Everybody's welcome to tap in. You know, I would love to hear from everybody that day. It's an appreciation day. Absolutely. But real quick, I got another guy coming up here that he had something to say. So let's get the take from Big Storm himself. Big Storm, what's up?
What's happening, everybody? What's up?
Hold on. Big Storm, you wanted the link. You got the link.
Yes, I did. Now,
what are you going to do with the link, Big Storm?
I'm about to save my piece. I'm going to give off my 30 seconds of fame. Thank you very much. I'll say, the Nuggets, it's sweep alert. Someone get a dustpan because it's getting dusty over here. But
we already talked about that a couple hours ago.
I know.
I got Denver in 5, man.
Listen. I have to say this. Y'all up here are so heat-minded because of Gabe that y'all are just completely underrating the Nuggets right now.
Talk about it.
The Nuggets had a 20-point lead at home against the Lakers before they got sloppy and let the lead slip.
You say they got sloppy though.
They had I understand that. Hold on, let me finish. 2, I'm sorry, I'm not moved by Cody Zeller. What the fuck is he going to do to Jokic? Jokic is going to cook his ass. That man looks like he's 40. He's going to be treated like he's 40. Bam has a better chance at Jokic, but if they do an inverted pick and roll and say it's Gabe Vincent, cooked. I can't tell you how many times I would just watch the play. I look over seconds, and then it's Austin Reeves, guarding Jokic, or some little guard guarding Jokic, and he bodies him with a quick layup. Don't forget, that man is one of the, from what I've seen in the playoffs, he has made some of the toughest shots and some of the most insane circuits, pull-up threes.
Thank you, Ricky. I needed this reminder. Appreciate it, Ricky.
Bro, 2 times in that game, it's like within 2 seconds left, he just throws that bitch up, cocks it all the way behind his head, and just nails it. Full net, no glass, nothing.
Wait, hold up.
Mm-hmm. Let it finish.
You're talking about name value.
No, go ahead.
That's okay. That's okay. If you want to talk name value, let the brother get it out.
Go ahead.
I think this is going to be Nuggets in 6. I think it's going to be a really good contest. I do think the Heat are a really good team that will come in and try to assert their dominance and try to get rid of the Nuggets. But here's one thing about the Nuggets: you're not going to put them away. Every time you score 2, they're going to come back with 5. Don't let them get on the run because they'll get a quick transition offense. Boom, you'll see threes start nailing down, flying down. They have bigger bodies. That means they can crash the boards. That means they're able to help on defense, help on offense, switch around. I understand that Jokic may look kind of like a goose in the mid-range, but he's going to let y'all try. He's going to step up and try to make y'all. What the? Jesus Christ.
Keep spitting, brother.
But I just think y'all are so, like, kind of, I'm not trying to say overblow the Heat, but y'all are, like, just acting like the Nuggets are a bunch of scrubs who are not.
Well, Big Storm, I have to stop you there because nobody up here once called the Nuggets scrubs.
Well, let me thank you.
He just started capping. He started randomly started lying.
Hold on. Well, I think scrubs.
Remember, fellas. We are going to be civilized tonight. But look, Big Storm. Let me finish what I was saying back to you, brother, because all we said. And it was only a couple of us up here. I think it was me, Arir, and Gabe. I think are the only ones that really got Miami in 6. I
got Miami in 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, my bad.
I ain't make my pick.
Well, look, we the only ones that had Miami. So, but none of us called the Nuggets scrubs.
I know that was a thought on me.
All we were saying was that we got them and gave all of our respective reasons for why we had them. Now, if you disagree, that's more than okay. But don't make it seem like we just up here just saying nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to say y'all trying to say nonsense.
Reasons, brother.
Storm, you like the third?
Hey, look, Big Storm. This channel right here, we don't got no TikTok. We don't got no Instagram. None of this shit is gonna be clipped, brother. So you can go, don't worry.
I don't understand. It's just I think I said the wrong word, but it's kind of like the vibes y'all giving off from y'all takes. We're just kind of like, the Nuggets are just not going to win this because it's from like this. Yeah, going ahead.
You like the third heavy kid that co-signed Jokic, bro. Like today, bro. Like outside,
it was
JJ, and then it was Low, bro. And now it's you, bro. I need to know what's going on.
Hey, you see what he said? He said the vibes that we're giving off. You just gave us that vibe. You just said Cody Zeller's not moving.
Bro, okay.
Cody Zeller's been solid all playoffs.
So what's going on, Storm? We just
that's the vibe that you're giving. You acting like the Heat are a bunch.
Thank you. All these Nuggets fans want to acting like the Heat are bums. Every single Nuggets fan.
Cody Zeller is a bum. Cody Zeller's not guarding Jokic.
Cody Zeller's not a bum.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. You haven't been watching. You haven't been watching. Cody Zeller has been balling.
Because first and foremost,
he has been balling.
First and foremost, hold on. Because first and foremost,
everybody else, I understand.
Hold on.
That's like us calling Bruce Brown a bum.
Because look, the whole thing that you're misconstruing is that none of us even said that Jokic is gonna get locked up. Nobody even said that.
I said the man was gonna get 20, 10, and 10.
You said what?
I said he was gonna get 20, 10, and 10. When I was talking about Jokic, I give him his respect. You can't stop
I can't hear him. Real quick. What'd you say?
No, I was listening. Y'all talking about try to like throw big bodies at Jokic.
Yes,
with like
to try to attempt.
What else
like how we said to attempt to slow him down. To
Kevin
try.
Love, I will agree.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do is try. Like y'all say in this chat. Y'all say in this chat. I swear to God that people say that we try to give tactics to see how a team can win, and we saying that we're trying to lock somebody up. That's not gonna happen. Jokic is gonna get his.
No, I'm not
no
saying
matter
that.
what.
The whole from the beginning.
I saw you say that. Your sweat Bam gonna be your savior. Like no, like we understand who Jokic is. We just trying to find a way how the Miami Heat, the people that believe up here that the Heat could win, how the Miami Heat have a way of winning the series.
I'm just saying that from the beginning of the playoffs, from like the Nuggets, from like the Sun series to the Lakers to now, all is to slow down Jokic. I'm sorry from what I'm seeing so far. There's no slowing that man down like that.
Nobody. I haven't heard a single person. I haven't heard a single person try and say that I've listened to say to try and slow down Jokic. Like I don't. That's never been a
Laker fan.
That's never been like how I've been.
Lock up Jokic.
Right. It was not like logical people.
Lock up Jokic and slow down Jokic, two different things. The Lakers.
Storm already shut down the anything. Any chances to shut Jokic down?
The way you slow down Jokic is by slowing down his teammates. You gotta
prioritize. Different looks for the teammates is not for him.
Not the hard part. That's the easy part.
All we talking about is
the reason why we're talking about the different looks is to throw him off because his greatest asset, and everybody knows that his greatest asset is his playmaking, and that's why you need to throw different looks at him, because if you give him the same diet over and over, he's going to not only kill you scoring wise, he's going to kill you assist wise, because you're going to be making the same rotations because you have the same personnel. So that's the reason why you have to switch the personnel, so that way you can switch your defensive schemes. If you have the same personnel, you're going to keep the same defensive schemes. So all we're saying is that they're going to throw different looks, so that way they can throw him into different opportunities to make a mistake when it comes to his passing. Because when they have different looks, what happens? Sometimes what he'll do is he'll squeeze a pass where he thinks that it's open, and it's not open.
Like he'll do a tight pass. Same thing happened with Jamal Murray that game. He tried to do the same Aaron Gordon skip pass, to LeBron, through LeBron, and LeBron smacked it, and then he did it again in the turnover. I saw that.
So that's what we're saying. We're not saying that he's not gonna get his, but he's gonna eat regardless. However, the thing about it is, if you
gotta slow down how he's eating off of, I understand.
Yes, or what he's processing. You have to slow down what he's processing mentally. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what. Sometimes he'll be in a way too like, oh, I'll get everybody going mode, and then he'll just do a dumb turnover.
There you go.
Or they'll try to do like a really bad pass.
100%. But continue. My fault.
But it was just that I think personally, I got the Heat in 6 or 7, because I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy,
wait a minute. What are you talking about? This nigga is chatting. Yo, where in the world? What is he talking about? He had the Nuggets.
You had your chance, Storm. And now, I told you. I got to holler at Storm real quick. I told you don't waste the link, and that's exactly what you did, bro.
Yo, this nigga.
Can I get something off real quick?
Hey, Storm.
No, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go.
All right, Gabe.
Get some sleep,
Hey,
Gabe,
Storm. Try again next time, fam.
Yeah, please try better too. I appreciate it.
That was nasty, yo.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Bobby, it just seemed like there's a pattern going on with all the heavy set.
You see that, right? You see,
bro. Like
Jalen is the only one that got
Nah. I'm not, bro.
Shout out Jokic.
Hey, Bobby, I'm not crazy, bro. First it was low.
I trying to make fun of you now because I'm fat.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta switch something up, bro. I've seen these plays before.
Listen. I think
seen these plays before, man. Come on, give me something, bro. Come on.
It ain't got nothing to do with like, that's disrespectful saying it's like the fat boys doing it, but hey, y'all hear what Lowe's saying and kind of running with it. Y'all hear what Lowe's saying and running with it, and we keep
nothing's bigger than Leaf's hats. No funny.
Like I don't even know what he was talking about. He just came up here and started chatting.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look, I'll be on these pods.
I'm not trying to hear you, bro.
But Storm, bro, I pay attention to what everybody say, bro. Even though it seemed like I'm lazy and I'm lousy.
No, I'm not saying you lazy. Most people who
no, you lazy. You came up with you said Nuggets in 6, and next thing you know, Heat in 5. Like,
yeah, that was disgusting.
Look, y'all. Let's regroup. Let's regroup here for a second. Let's
structure up. Let's
regroup. All right, hold on, Storm. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's regroup because time is limited. We really only got 5 minutes left, so I want to see who got what haven't we spoke about, who got an agenda that they're trying to push, agenda they're trying to push, any questions they want to ask anybody up here, or anything just in general that they want to say to the viewers.
I got an 80 agenda.
Hold on. Wisdom Warrior. You there?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, what's going on, man? We haven't heard nothing from you. I know I just got you up here. So let's
yeah. I was the one. I picked Miami to win the chip, like when we were still playing the Knicks, like when you had like one of your first streams a couple weeks ago. But I think people sleep on the Spo factor. I think Spo will outcoach Mike Malone. We battle tested, been there, done that. I think the Nuggets, especially Mike Malone, lack of experience, we could take advantage of that. Now with Bam, Bam is he could get the rebound, take the ball up the court, handle the offense. He could attack Jokic offensively as well, like with his face-up game and his ball handling.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a lot of bodies to throw at Jamal Murray as well. Gabe, Caleb, lengthy lengthy wing. You know, like he's like our version of the Matrix, Sean Marion. You know, like he could do like a little bit of everything. Defend 1 through 4, hit the 3 ball, attack closeouts, mid-range pull up, get to the rim and finish. And now, look, if y'all been seeing Duncan and Strus, they ain't just hitting the 3 ball. They're attacking off the dribble. They're making passes.
Yep. Playmaking.
Like,
yep.
So it's a well-oiled machine right now.
That's what I say it's a bad matchup for both teams, in my opinion. That's a horrible matchup for the Nuggets.
And with Jokic, see, if he tries to do like the high post offense and all that, Bam got the foot speed and strength to stay with him.
Yep.
You know, Bam. Yep. So what Jokic gonna have to do, he's got to start his offense in the post, which he can do.
Mm-hmm.
But the help's just gonna be there quicker, you know, because he's already closer to the basket. So, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on us right now. You know, I hear people saying Denver in 5. You know, it's gonna be a quick series, but
I heard Low say Nuggets of 4.
Where all these Miami fans come from, bro?
Now,
I'm a Bulls fan, bro, but I'm just being real, bro.
Nah, Bulls fans. Yeah, listen, you gave yourself away. I already know that, but like I'm in this last couple of weeks, bro, like I'm noticing
coming out the woodworks.
It's crazy patterns going on, bro. We got the heavy kids rooting for Jokic. We got all these Miami Heat fans, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Leaf, one thing too about it though, Leaf, is that when you get to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, you go from 8 teams left to you go from 16 teams left to 8 teams left and 4 teams. And it's not like cats is coming out the woodwork. Sometimes it's like, okay, well, as a basketball fan, I'm not just gonna stop watching basketball because my team is in it, and I got to pick a team that I think is gonna win. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm a I used to go with the Celtics back when Kevin Garnett was on the team. But now I got love for Boston. So every once in a while, I'll push a Celtics agenda. I'm not a Celtics fan, but you know what I'm saying. But when it's only 4 teams left, I got to pick a team to go with. That doesn't mean I'm a fan of that team, but that's the team I like the most of the teams that's left. Yeah, so I'm not going to just put that on cast like, oh, you a bandwagon Heat fan. It's just like, hey, we want to see Jimmy win.
I wasn't doing that, but
I want to see Jimmy Buckets get a ring.
But to speak more on that, Jimmy getting a ring or Joker getting a ring.
Hold on, can I talk real quick? Because my phone about to die, and I want to push an agenda. Give me Zach LaVine over Jaylen Brown. I know, Bob, you're not going to like that, but Jaylen Brown overrated.
Mid-off?
Yep. Well, that's enough of that. I hope his phone dies right now.
Right now. Got him right up out of that. But
why do I always got to keep him on?
I wanted to give
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I can't. I can't discriminate like that. Bulls fans still here?
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Okay, don't be mad, bro. You know, I got emotional for a second. My bad.
Yeah, I'm taking my guy Zach, man. If Zach LaVine was on that Celtics team, I think they're better actually because, bro, Jaylen Brown's offense. He really needs to work on it. He really needs to work on his offense.
Don't let one series pollute your mind about somebody, man.
It's not one. It hasn't been one series with Jaylen Brown. It's been Jaylen Brown has never been a good playmaker or passer. His defense has fallen off, and I just don't like him, bro.
And Zach LaVine has been a good playmaker and passer.
Far better than Jaylen Brown.
You can say both are mid. You can say both are mid.
Based on one of them.
Far better. Based off what I'm seeing on the court. No, based off what I'm seeing on the court, and plus Zach LaVine is a much better shooter as well, and he's a better finisher.
Man, I hope the Reinsdorfs get y'all together, bro.
I think LaVine is a way better scorer than Jaylen Brown.
Far better.
As far as skill, like 3 levels, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm. He like Tatum.
I don't know about
he's better at everything offensively. Zach LaVine is better.
Nah, but Jaylen Brown got way better. Like these last 3 seasons, I don't think Zach.
He's not better on defense, boys.
What's
Yeah,
Zach
I don't think
LaVine?
Zach LaVine on
What's
his
Zach
shit.
LaVine? What's his playoff transition?
plays no
How does he do in the
defense.
He's only been in the playoffs one time.
I don't recall Zach
One time.
LaVine
That's
being
right.
But
no type
it's
of
good.
All
It's
NBA
good to look.
performer.
It's good to look good on defense. You got Al Horford, Robert Williams,
Is Zach
Jason
LaVine a
Tatum,
winning
Darren
player
White.
then? Is Zach LaVine a winning player?
Bullshit.
Zach LaVine on a team with DeMar DeRozan,
I
Nikola
watch Zach LaVine
Vucevic,
because I'm a Zach
Alex
LaVine guy.
Bro, please stop it, bro. Stop. Don't compare that Bulls team to that
Hold
Celtics
on.
team,
I'm
man.
gonna
You
give
know the
Phil-
Celtics are better.
Hey, y'all, check it out. I got it ended now, bro. It's 1 o'clock. We 1 o'clock over here, so I know it's pretty late over there.
Well, you. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock over here. So I'm in. I'm in Nevada.
Yeah, it's
It'd be
4.
4 o'clock East Coast.
Oh yeah, I'm in Oregon, yeah. So, but
I just want to say one thing before
I got an
Bobby.
early morning. I got to leave in Seattle in like 4 hours, so I'm trying to catch me
All
a
right,
little
man.
D's
All
real
right,
quick.
cool, Bobby. But
Job, man. Hey, Miami and 4, man. They're gonna sweep them niggas too, man.
Denver and 5. Man.
Jalen Brown.
Again,
You know what time it is. Like the beam.
I'm not talking about the Nuggets. I'm not talking about the Nuggets, bro. I'm talking about the Celtics.
Everybody trying to plant a flag, I guess.
Jalen Brown, you know what time it is. Time to light the beam, my guy.
I appreciate it. Dog.
Celtics are cooked.
Hey, Bobby, real
y'all
quick,
later.
but before I go, bro, I just want to say, bro, like out of all of the shit that I said over the past year, bro, like I think I can finally agree with it. I think we could all agree, bro. Like Denver versus Miami in this matchup, there's no narratives involved, there's no stipulations involved, there's no agendas, there's no propagandas. It's straight up basketball, bro.
Straight
and that's all I wanted from the beginning.
It's good
bro.
basketball.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
now
good basketball.
I'm far from a fan of the Sixers, but I ain't gonna lie, I really wanted to see Sixers Denver.
That would have been dope.
I wanted to see Sixers.
The problem was they had 3 bums, bro. Now you got to get rid of all them stooges, bro.
All the disrespect Jokic was getting the past couple of years.
And
he wins
also, man, can we, since Melo retired, man, we gotta.
Who's disrespecting Jokic?
Hold on.
Again, Jokic, man.
What though?
These motherfuckers are turning.
I think it's a little bit more love for Jimmy than it is for Joker, bro. That's what it is.
The Joker disrespect the past couple of years. He wasn't treated like a 2-time MVP. He wasn't treated like that.
That
he
earned
like a 2-time
it,
MVP.
Jalen.
That's what I'm saying. He did 100%. He earned it. But I'm saying the level of kind of the way they talk about him, it was like, oh, he shouldn't have won it this year. His team wasn't good enough.
It's gonna turn around though, Jalen. I think it's gonna turn around.
Yeah, no,
I think it's gonna turn around.
Well,
I think
I have been saying the Warriors wouldn't have won the championship last year had Jokic had his boys with him.
100% facts. But not everyone was saying that. That's all you were saying it.
That's not a wild take. That's not a wild take.
Who called him the worst MVP of all time?
No, that's crazy. No,
I'm calling this year the worst MVP of all time, man.
This is the worst MVP of all time. Yes.
I mean, it has been a little while since they got the MVP to a bum, but
Jesus
they did this year. They
bum is crazy, Ox. And yo, can we just
co-signing that?
Shout out to Melo, man. Going out like a G. You know what I mean? Even though the NBA try to get him out of there twice.
Tristan Thompson got a job before Melo, bro. I'm
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy,
right? But
man, look, hold on, real quick. Now, with all due respect to Tristan Thompson and Carmelo Anthony, today I seen Tristan Thompson playing defense. I mean, we couldn't have got that out of Carmelo today. So
I'm telling you,
that's a fact. That's a
fact. Bad today.
But Ox, you know this. You know, 75% of the NBA doesn't play defense. So
yeah, no doubt. But my thing is, I felt like the NBA did Carmelo bad, but at the same time, I think Carmelo brought a lot of that on himself, though.
Agreed. Two things could definitely be true for sure.
I was a really big Carmelo Anthony fan. So
I got an agenda. I got an agenda to pull before I gotta get out of here, Bobby. You know I got all the love in the world for you, bro. And I'm gonna do this one for you, JB to the Kings. I'm calling.
You know what time it is?
I'm putting that.
I got a. Once LeBron retires, it will be in a couple years. I'm on my Luka Jokic agenda. Luka to be the best in the world.
I can't handle no fucking
Luka go be the best in the world.
Get him out of here.
Jokic.
On top of that, gentlemen, it's looking like Brown might not even be here next year. So
he will.
I mean, he's gonna start again.
We all know the type of. Hold on, we all know what type of person LeBron. You think LeBron's gonna leave the NBA without a farewell tour? You know he likes the attention. Come on now. If he gets
some more PEDs,
he might take a year off though, Jalen, and then come back. He might take a year off and come back.
Bro, you gotta understand when it comes to LeBron, bro. Like it's all agenda city for me. I need him out of here. Bro. Get him out.
I will say this: the only thing that worries me about what he said in his press conference, that foot injury might be more than we think.
Yeah,
maybe that's what he
especially
ain't nothing wrong with his foot.
He had a foot. He had one leg.
He had 40,
one
bro.
leg.
Get out of here.
He had 40. We talking about his foot.
40 on one leg. Let's go. One leg. Talk about
he
it.
wasn't on. You see, that's
this is how he gets y'all,
that's
bro.
that narrative shit y'all trying to push.
This is how he
knows
gets
what he's
y'all.
doing. That man twist his ankle a little bit. Talking about I heard it pop. Man, ain't nothing wrong with your fucking foot.
Stop it. We're not gonna discount it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga foot, man. They ain't even wet over there.
Dylan,
get out of here.
How you play? What they play? So they went to 6. They went to 6 games. What? So they played about. He played about what? 14, 15? No, about 17, 18 games in the playoffs. They played close somewhere around there. He ain't missed no games.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with his foot, man. It ain't even wet over there, Jalen. Stop.
He had to have averaged at least 38 minutes a game. You can't do that 38 on a broke foot.
Not broke. Something wrong with it. Something definitely wrong with his foot, though.
What's wrong with his
foot? I think the foot injury is the real thing.
What's wrong with his foot is that his foot is in his mouth and he need to retire.
Windmill. Like I don't want to hear that.
When he gets
surgery, he was
surgery
trying to do reverse windmills.
When he gets surgery in a week, we can talk about
surgery for what? Ain't nothing wrong with his foot. His foot is just 38 years old. That's the problem.
There's a lot of bones in your foot. Maybe he has a hairline fracture or something in one of them. He'll be all right. That ain't nothing but a shot. You can play through that. He'll be okay.
He's been playing through it. He's been playing
through it.
Get his old rusty ass out of here, bro.
He might got a little bone spur or something. He okay.
Could be bone spurs. Could be.
Listen,
yeah, bone spurs. That's a real thing, though. That is a real bad thing to do. I'm not gonna front. That is a bad thing.
LeBron James is a clinically enhanced.
Stop it, Lee. We're not going to do that.
Mass marketed idea of what somebody thought a great basketball.
The most God-given natural gifts of an athlete.
And the minions like Jalen fell for it, bro.
No. Lee can't believe that someone is greater than Jordan and some athlete came around who surpassed him, so they all have to discredit him by saying PEDs. That's it. They got to discredit this man for PEDs because he's so great. That's what I'm saying. People try to discredit this man saying PEDs because he's doing things that, yes, to regular people can't be done. But yes, the way he takes care of his body and just being naturally gifted, God-given, he just got that. Allows him to be what he does to be.
Because think about it. Look at Bo Jackson. A lot of people look at Bo. That's like accusing Bo Jackson of being on PEDs that be able to do that. It's like saying Deion Sanders. Like you can't take
both
away.
People thought was on something.
Some people have they just have that in their DNA where they can be better. They're super athletes, bro.
Tex, I understand the athletic portion of it, bro. However, bro, to anoint him as a better basketball player just because of these numbers and all of this longevity,
bro,
you don't have the counters, bro. We all know what it looks like.
I can't hear this type of shit no more, bro. LeBron is more than GOAT worthy. Okay,
come on, Leaf.
LeBron is more than GOAT worthy. I'm not saying he's the GOAT. I don't think he is, but he's GOAT worthy. And anybody that tries, hold on, bro. Anybody that tries to refute the fact that he's at least GOAT worthy is I'm not saying it. There's not a word for it. There's not a word for it. If you've been around. If we've seen his whole career, and if you try to refute the fact that LeBron James is not that, if you try to refute the fact that LeBron James is GOAT worthy, then you don't deserve to talk about basketball because it's crazy.
It's not about his career, Bobby.
Then what is it? We're talking about.
What are we talking about then? We're talking about ball.
No. But bro, we all know what his career is, bro. Like I could refute that all day, bro.
He killed everybody.
Did he really? Or did he get killed? Or did he get killed by Duncan? Or did he get killed by Steph? Or did he get killed by KD? Come on, man. Like, let's make it for real.
He got killed by Steph Curry.
He
got killed by Steph?
Draymond.
What was he averaging against Steph before KD?
Like, what was Steph averaging against him?
It don't look, Leaf. He just beat Steph in the playoffs this year.
Set his ass down.
After how many years?
It don't matter. He walked him down. He walked him down 6 years ago, Leaf. What are you talking about?
That 3-1 don't happen.
How many times Steph walked him down, bro? Come on.
So what?
How many times you do it without? How many times you do it without KD?
So what is Leaf? It's 2
Don't matter who he did it with, bro. The fact that he did.
Like, bro, what are you talking about, Leaf? That's nonsense, bro. That's nonsense.
Come on, Leaf.
It's just
y'all gotta take the hater glasses off, player.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I know what I saw, man. But
you gotta take the hater glasses off.
You obviously don't know what you saw. If you're gonna sit here and try to say some shit like that. But like that's just like hating on Bron.
I ain't hating on him.
You are hating on him.
I'm putting him in reality where people will understand it, bro.
It's
like
reality,
he don't have to
fairy tale shit, bro. What are you talking about?
Not no fairy tale shit. No, it ain't.
You said that he was clinically enhanced.
What is it, Leaf? What is it? What is your problem with LeBron James, Leaf?
My problem with LeBron James, bro, is all this other these antics and these shortcuts,
what
bro.
Antics?
Like, all this the answers you.
I'm gonna tell you what it was.
Yo, my
Leaf
foot
was a
hurt.
Heat
Yo, I think I heard a pop.
I
think I heard a pop, man.
Look, he said, look,
Leaf.
Leaf, this is my thing. I don't give a shit what he said. He played every game in the playoffs. So he can say his foot hurt or whatever. I think he landed on thick, but he didn't take no time off. He just tried to keep his team alive and came with 40. He played through all the shit. He went out like a man.
Went out on the shield.
He went on right on his sword,
He played
bro.
the whole game.
He went
the
out
whole
like a man.
game.
So what are we
all
talking
48
about?
minutes, and we try to disrespect him. 38 years old, played 48 minutes in a playoff game and performed. But
I mean, he lost, no doubt about that. He lost, but he went out like a man.
He showed up to play. He showed up more than Tatum did. He showed up more than Brown did.
Let me ask you this,
all I'm saying is, bro, for a man to do this for 20 straight years, bro,
you gotta give him.
He averaged 30 last year. All the shit that Bron been doing, bro.
Come on,
nah, bro. Like to say that LeBron's not GOAT worthy is beyond naive. It's naive at best. It's naive at best.
It make it seem like you don't know basketball when you say shit like that. I'm not gonna lie.
We know you know basketball, League.
If LeBron was 4-0 in the finals instead of 4-6, would it be better in your eyes?
It don't matter about the record, bro. Like that never bothered me. My whole thing about like a lot of these players, bro, like
he don't like the team hopping.
It ain't about your numbers, and it's about the way you go about it. It's about all the shit that's around you. It's about like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
what? Because he decided to control his own destiny. Instead of letting team owners
dumbass GMs
control his legacy, he decided to control his own.
That's what
the real narrative.
That's what the real thing is. That's the real thing.
Well, it didn't really start there, bro. My thing is like, yo, at this point in your career, bro, you're supposed to be a way better mid-range shooter. You're supposed to have way more counter moves. You're supposed to be way more fundamentally sound. You're supposed to be way more.
Now you're talking basketball.
Yeah, we talking ball. I can agree with you now.
And the thing is, he lived off of athleticism and all of and his natural abilities for so long. Now that it's gone, now we can finally see him.
He still worked hard.
I disagree with that because he got better. He got better when he got that second stint in Cleveland. His last couple seasons at Miami, his game changed. He was shooting the ball much better.
He was a great mid-range shooter, a good 3-point shooter, and a great mid-range shooter. He had one of the best mid-range games in the league. I can't believe you got me in here defending LeBron James. I was going to say, I'm out here. It's okay, we're not asked to come a LeBron guy.
I hate when y'all make me defend LeBron James, but that's
but you know why, Ox? Because we can't be blind to what we saw in Miami. He definitely improved even with his athleticism. His skills got better. He was a better shooter. He was a better decision maker. He was able to be more decisive, and he had better post moves.
My thing is, I made that mistake. I made that mistake with Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? I hated Kobe Bryant until probably about 2014.
Me too.
Maybe about 2014. I was like, nah, fuck Kobe. You know, I wasn't doing that.
I definitely had my
I was not fucking with Kobe at all. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know, being from Sacramento, but I was like, fuck that, man. You know, I did that for so long, and then I came around to it like, man, this man is This man is legendary. This man is great, and I'll start regretting the fact that I was. I should have paid
Me
more
too.
attention to this brother.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I changed my top 10 later on. Later on, I changed my top 10 and I had to put Kobe into it.
I should have respected Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But while he was doing that, I was just like, man, I can't fuck with it. And then so I paid it. So for the last. And then when he tore his Achilles, got up and walked and shot the free throws. When he tore his shoulder up, and the doctors was talking about you're not even supposed to be able to lift your arm up past here when you tear that. And he came back balling. And I was like, damn, Cole. I was like, my bad, Cole. Forgive me for not showing you love sooner. You know what I'm saying? And I decided that I'm not gonna make that same mistake with LeBron James. I decided, but I was almost too late with LeBron too, because I didn't decide that until he was almost done with his second stint in Cleveland. And I was like, I can't do this again.
My respect for Kobe actually started in 2004. It was a particular game I'll never forget it. They was playing Portland, bro. Remember Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper, aka bro, like he was anointed that.
He was still
Kobe, they was down 9, bro. Kobe had hit some shit, bro. Like just a hand blinking in his face, cash. Go up again. He had
another one, boom. Yeah, I remember that. Straight rise up, boom.
Then another rise up for the game winner, boom. Hit another one. Mind you, Shaq was out the whole time, but I had to realize, bro. I'm like, yo, this dude, it's stuff that he was getting better at that he ain't had no business getting better at. You know what I'm saying? Like counter moves, like plan A, plan B, playing off the ball, making the pocket passes, playing in the box, man, playing for 15 feet down, playing the 9 post position.
See, you was early. That's earlier than you.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get to there. I did not get like I'm the same with Ox. I didn't get to that level with Kobe until later on. Like even when he was playing with Paul Gasol, like I was like, I'm recognized what I'm seeing, like especially with his evolution, his post work, like even his playmaking, like his decision making, and then it starts to click. I'm like, yo, like. He just had bad teammates. If he had better teammates, I don't think he would have been this OD shot chucker. Now, I think he still would have been like, gunning, you know what I mean? But I don't think he would have been this ineffective as a shooter. Yeah. I think the fact that he had Smush Parker as his point guard, I'm going to shoot the ball mad times.
But in the dead ball era, bro, everybody was a jackaholic.
That's a fact.
So, bro, like, come on, bro. You had the AIs, the T-Max, the Vinces, bro. Like, everybody shot high volume. But everybody shot low.
I will say about. No, go ahead. Finish.
And it's one of the reasons why I can't stand legend of winning and nothing that he stand for, because he promote the analytics side of the ball, and they try to kill off the era of basketball that was the most competitive, and that was that era. That dead ball era is most competitive. You wouldn't be where you are had it not been for AI, Kobe, or the Vinces and all that. They definitely shaped. But
the era was a little top heavy. A lot of us.
But the thing is, a lot of us wasn't old enough to see the Jordans of the world, bro.
Garbage.
But AI and all of them, they put the ball in our hands, because when they came in with the athleticism and all the things that they had to work on other areas of their game right away. They had to master 15 feet in mid range, square up, triple threat. Playing off the ball, playing 15 feet off the ball, playing counter moves by the baseline, but working under screens, denying the ball, denying the dribble, the dribbler, the ball handlers, and getting into their crossover space. Jordan had this thing where he used to hold his hand out and deny you the crossover before you had to get to it. So that way you had to go in the dominant side, bro.
We have one hand like low, one hand high.
It's a lot of them little things, bro, and it's a lot of them little things that still, after 20 years, I still get on LeBron for a lot of this shit. Because
they do that today too, though. Those little things are done today too, though. Like they have different.
Definitely for sure. Like Drew Holiday, the way he gets up under these screens.
And if I gotta get in detail about my disdain for it, bro, like, and how a lot of these rules and everything is in place and is moved out the way. It wasn't moved out the way for the Kobe's and all of them in the early 2000s. And Bobby, you know that. You know that for a fact, man. T-Mac, bro, Vince, you had to be like that to get a bucket back then.
Oh yeah, that's a factual. That's factual. Man. That like one dribble pull up.
Now they just running down the lanes. Don't get me wrong. Ain't no disrespect to Joker and Giannis and all of the players.
But they got it easy.
You had to be like that to get a bucket back in them early 2000s.
I mean, I feel Leaf, but I'm not finna be no bitter old nigga though. Like that's just like that's what
bro. Like
I'm not saying that's what you are, Leaf. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying like I don't want to get stuck. Because I've already been past that phase. Like, man, this shit is weak. But now I'm like, bro, this is what it is. Well, I gotta accept it and just walk. Because to me, the NBA, like what the NBA basketball isn't basketball. It's just NBA basketball. Nowhere like all the other shit like they play like
you play much harder in the pickup game, right?
When I watch Shaq games, I watch EuroLeague games, I watch some college games, some I'm watching basketball, bro. Like the NBA, that shit is a circus, bro.
Exactly.
And it is what it is.
Like
at
NBA
this point,
play and Bobby, tell me if I'm wrong. NBA players today, they play harder in a pickup game than they do in today's game.
100%.
No, hold on. NBA playoffs. I think players are playing harder in the playoffs here. I think a lot of the offensive team movement and schemes today are better than the early 2000s. I watched early 2000s basketball was a lot of isolation heavy basketball. It was give the ball to Vince Carter, T-Mac, Kobe, go get a bucket. Where today, I think just the ball movement a lot of off ball movement is better today than it's ever been in any era.
That's because they got more teams around it and they got more players. That's a lot. The role players is a lot more talented.
Yeah, exactly. The role players are significantly more talented. The top you can say are still comparable, whatever. Yeah.
Yes, the top stayed the same, but then everybody caught up. Everybody else caught up. You know what I mean?
The average NBA player is significantly better today than they were in the 2000s.
Yeah. Obviously, it's one reason why, like a lot of the defensive specialists, but they can't play today because there is no space for them on the court.
They get exposed offensively.
They get exposed offensively.
They get exposed,
exactly. This is one of the things that we talk about with Vanderbilt. Now they've removed the D. Rodmans and the Ben Wallaces from the game, bro, by changing the rules up and switching the teams. So now you had to go to Eurocentric basketball, basically. It's basically cookie cutter because now everything is more wide open and more space, and that you can't put your hands on nobody. They took all the physicality out. The teams that used to be the big body and bruising teams, they don't know how to play no more. Now you got teams switching from 1 to 5. Can you imagine niggas switching from 1 to 5 if Shaq was out there?
Nah, you can't do that. But on top of that too,
that's good. I was gonna ask you what he thought about the real ball conversation.
Oh,
this is a real basketball.
Low is an analytic merchant.
Low's intelligent. He's intelligent.
Low's intelligent. He knows what to say to get clicks.
Exactly.
It's easy to clickbait. It's easy to clickbait when you don't really. Like don't get me wrong. I respect Lowe's. I respect Lowe's grind. I respect Lowe's work ethic. I respect Lowe's intelligence. I don't respect Lowe's basketball knowledge. Simple like
he looks at the game too much from an analytical
of not playing ball. Like I don't know. Not to say it like that, but like to play ball in a certain type of way. Like you understand, there's so much nuances that you can't quantify. And sometimes he tries to quantify it with numbers and advanced stats. And I understand what he's doing. And that's what I said. I understand that's what I said. I respect the intelligence. I'm with Ox. I understand the intelligence and I understand the research that goes behind it.
Right.
But then he throws blanket statements and uses the facts because he knows it's gonna get clickbait. So he knows what he's doing. Like it's a form of entertainment. I'm definitely entertained by it. But it's disingenuous.
Low getting money off this shit. I love to see young brothers getting money. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. I love to see young brothers getting money. But if you don't respect the hardwood, you don't respect the blacktop. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit, bro.
To say that
you didn't agree with the real basketball comment. I'm not
even trying to put my energy in on nonsense like that, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Dumb. You can't say that. On top of that, now what he's saying is the fact that everybody is a threat on the floor, so that's why he's trying to make that statement. That's not the case. Basketball is not cookie cutter where everybody 1 through 5 can shoot, pass. That's not all the way basketball. There are things, that's why it's called roles, defined roles. You don't have to be a scorer all the time. You can have a defensive guy. However, as a coach, and Ox said it himself, it's up to the coach to put him in the right positions to be effective, to be impactful. You don't have to be a scoring a demon, but you can be in spots, and your teammates have to trust you.
But
to give the ball
context, did you watch? Did you see any of the panel earlier?
I did. I definitely.
So watched. I'm like, I'm saying like so. Jared Vanderbilt can't be a slasher. He's not even a lob threat. Mars said he can't make layups. Lowe said he has small hands. I almost just turned my camera off. I almost just left.
So explain to me what Gary Payton is doing on the Warriors. What do they exactly what they do? They put him in motion. They put him in actions. They make him slash. They make him go to. They bring him into the action to make him a viable option. He was scoring 14 points off just all slashing. You telling me that Vando can't do that?
But Tex, to add to that, I think the fact that the Warriors' offense is so open allows them to do that. In terms of the
100%.
But the Lakers' offense is more like 2-man centric.
Agreed.
Understandable. High pick and roll, man.
The spacing is completely different.
Or dribble drive and pick and drive and kick. You know, the spacing is not as Eurocentric, bro, as the Warriors' offense, bro. But however, I definitely stand with Bobby, bro, in terms of there's teams that could get pieces like that to contribute and to play alongside of everybody else they got alongside of them, bro. Like so whenever I see Lowe and even Mars to a standpoint like up there, bro, I know for a fact I'm gonna be in for all of these new words that's been put in the game of basketball. That's been put in the game of basketball. Maybe not so long a decade old. They might be a decade.
Inverted
old.
pick and roll. I saw Ox's face. They kept saying on the panel.
Words like peak. Words like
I never even like. So I understand why they're calling it that. But I've just never heard it called an inverted pick and roll.
It's a pick and roll with a big man. You can pick and roll with a big man.
I just thought a pick and roll was a pick and roll.
I thought it was a 5-1 pick and roll. That's what I thought it was. A 5-1 pick and roll.
I'm not sure if that's a 2K term or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what it is?
I don't have no problem with 2K. I just don't play that shit. So I don't really.
With me and Bobby. This is one of the reasons why I got along with Bobby like right away. Even my first time on PC, bro, and I noticed I'm like, there's been a divide of how people think of basketball. Right. And how long 100%. People have been watching basketball 100%. And how many people have been watching basketball the last 5 to 10 maybe plus years, because with all of these new analytic words, those are the words that basically birthed birthed Lowe and birthed his channel and got him up to the hierarchy that he's up to now. And he knows how to spin it. Basically, he knows how to spin it to create clips. That's basically.
And like I said previously. Low is, you know, he does his due diligence. He does his work. I know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I love that. I'm trying to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain things that I can't come around to. You know, and that's, you know, and I mean, some people nowadays are all 100% sold into this new outlook on basketball, and that's why I say L basketball. Merch coming soon, y'all. Don't worry about it. Merch.
You can see it happening in the chat with this guy who's saying Kobe's not top 10 by saying, you know, if MJ is the perfect player and Kobe is the closest thing we got to him, so then why are we disrespecting him? Why do we continue to disrespect? No. I'm gonna get this off. Kobe was less athletic. He was on a worse team where they was not giving him talent. That's why he wanted to leave and wanted to go to the Bulls, because it's like, hey, build around me, fix this team, help me compete. But no,
Kobe really because athletic like that though.
Yes, he was. That's just MJ. We are not respecting MJ's
Jordan.
athleticism.
Jordan was 10 times more athletic than.
I'm just saying. I mean, Kobe did everything MJ did.
I want to say 10. Maybe like 5.
The only person that was on Jordan's level athletically.
I'm not talking about 2000. I'm talking about this dude in the chat disrespecting Kobe because he wasn't as efficient.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Chill, and I get
he had him at 11. Chill had him at 11, and the names ahead of him made sense. Like, I might not agree with all of them, but it makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like I get it. If he's not your top 10, that's fine. But I do think it's interesting how I would say when I listen to Ox or even like Ticket, how people who played basketball at a high level, how they view the game is a little different.
A different type of
people
conversation.
Who haven't and who have just kind of go back, watch the game, study the analytics, whatever. And I think there's points to be had in both, right? I think there's things Ox and Ticket say that are right. There's things that Low would think, right? And if you can kind of put them together, which is why PC is such a great space, because you have people in such different, viewpoints. And again, you take a little bit from everyone, and you can kind of get a better understanding.
There you go. You got to take some of everything.
Guys like that are guys that you actually do want on your coaching staff somewhere. You know,
Yes.
obviously you don't want them to be the head coach. You might not even want to be the first assistant. But you want people like that on your staff because they're gonna see things that some people don't see too. You know what I'm saying? And so don't get me wrong. I think people that look at basketball more of from an analytical, basketball standpoint. Those people are necessary. Those people are necessary. I'm not saying death to basketball. I'm saying L basketball. We can't depend on it.
It's part of the game, but it's not the whole game.
We can't rely on that. And that's what. So the main thing, especially when we are having the Karl Malone, John Stockton debates, and I just simply pointed out that if you haven't never been in a pick and roll,
right,
you can't respect how hard it is to set a screen and roll this way to the rim, and you don't have no idea what you're about to see. And as soon as you catch that ball, and I'm already moving, you gotta make a split-second decision. Exactly. That's why I love Amari Stoudemire. He was amazing at being able to catch that ball and get busy before he even knows. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I know you gotta be able to not travel, catch the ball, swing a weak side, not travel, catch the ball, open up, make a move, and dunk with somebody. Catch the ball, stop and pop. Oh, you got a bunch of different options. You don't know what's behind you. You got to turn around and get straight to work. That shit is a lot harder. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That shit is not.
Him and Karl Malone, bro, like was the masters of that, bro. Like to me, and to add on to that, I think the analytics department, they want to kill off the dead ball era. That's what they want. They want to kill off that. They don't like that era.
I don't think so because they have adjusted numbers for that era.
But no, the thing is, once you start comparing players from that era to today, bro, like now it doesn't because now you start hopping on efficiency and everything that you rate players on today. The thing about the players back then, bro, you can't analyze them today
based on
efficiency.
Analyze
players. You can't based on because they didn't have that. They didn't have efficiency. You can't base them off the numbers. You have to base them off the eye test. You have to base. No,
I will say, especially Allen Iverson. He's the one guy. Again,
absolutely, you have to be there to see it.
Yeah. The box score will never show you. Like you go to the box score, he shoots 5 for 27, and they win the game. You're like, wait, you know what I mean?
These box score merchants, man, they are just running rampant.
Let me put this question in your head. Imagine you put Allen Iverson's motor in Joel Embiid with the efficiency that he plays at. Imagine if you started on that. Don't get AI's motor. That.
But hold on, but that's also a thing where I think Allen Iverson, the play style he played, we saw what he giving up his body to win, attacking the rim at will, putting his body on line, landing. Right? We saw that, but sometimes that also leads us to maybe like a player more, which maybe we might overrate a player, think he was better than he was.
That's understandable.
Real quick, because now I got to get with a rear and address this cat in the chat. Whoever said Steve Nash was soft?
This dude don't know what he's talking about. This dude don't know what he's talking about. He has no idea what he's talking about. He is chatting.
I'm waiting for him to say something,
I stopped reading it. I stopped reading what he's saying because I'm not validating him no more. He is chatting. It's disrespectful.
I want to double down on what I said.
Keep cooking by yourself. Keep cooking by yourself.
I'm a double down. I honestly think, and people might not think, I think Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire's pick and roll is better than Karl Malone's and John Stockton's.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't watch early John Stockton and Karl Malone, so I'm biased. I can't really say it. I'm talking about I saw them in the later. I saw mainly videos of them in their later part of their years, right? So in my opinion, I think Steve Nash, because of his ability to keep a tight handle. And consistently probe. I think he was more of a
they changed the rules, bro. Like before that, bro. Like
right. Of course. That's why I said that
pressed up more, bro.
Like, right. Of course. There was full court pressing
context about that. So like early in Amari, especially like in his maybe not the last like year or two with the Suns, Karl Malone was a much better player. But to me, Amari, like in his last maybe season or two with the Suns, and then when he got those first couple seasons with New York, that was a different Amari.
Got you. I got you. So Amari was more of you got you. Go ahead.
I could if maybe we went off of like those. Let's say just those 4 years, the last two with the Suns and the first two with New York. That Amari Stoudemire, okay, I can see that. But I think I gotta still give the edge to Karl Malone and John Stockton. But I see where you're going on. And
you get what I mean? Like to me, I feel like they were able. Now, if you talk about spamming a pick and roll, they spammed the pick and roll to perfection. Like it was, I'm going to
because you had to respect Steve Nash, bro. Off the pick and roll
all the time.
He was a shooter.
And Stat, his catch, he could catch it everywhere. Catch it on the hop, catch it on the bounce, turn around, face up. Like especially like you said, Ox. Once he developed that face up, that little jump shot. Jesus, I was watching. I said, "Oh my goodness, it was different."
Him and Carmelo could have been something if that.
It could have been something special.
I was just about to talk about that
because of what he did with Nash.
If it man, and I love Carmelo, but I was like, man, Carmelo, like when he went to New York, I felt like that fucked up Amari's career.
100%.
I was like, man, well, I wish Joe Johnson and the point guard would have went over there.
Yes,
and Carmelo would have done something else. Man.
Doing something else.
I wish Carmelo would have went to Chicago or something. Because
Joe
one of the
pick
and the point guard would have went up there to New York, bro. Because
they weren't a good fit together. Yeah, they weren't a good fit together.
They're worried.
Or if they just would have kept Danilo and Wilson Chandler.
Yes.
Well, I always said the thing with that, people realize the Knicks could have waited half a season, waited until Melo was a free agent.
Just wait.
Right? And try to sign him while keeping Danilo, by keeping Raymond Felton, by keeping the other pieces that they had. So they had a team around him. They were worried that
that's Knicks franchise, baby. We talk about culture. That's Knicks culture right there.
The excuse they used was they were worried that Melo might have signed.
The Knicks have no somewhere else to retire Melo's jersey.
He'll go somewhere else besides New York.
All right. Y'all have no idea how much I love DeMar Stoudemire.
He was a beam. I met him like a couple of times. He was super dude. I met him at Meatpacking when he was playing for the Knicks and shit. Super cool dude, man. Super low key, like mad humble. The way that he is, like when we see him, we see that little tidbits here and there. No ego, no nothing. Like, and he was dominant. This is when he was dominating New York. Like he was putting up 30 and 30. Yo, you would have never guessed. Came by himself and everything, man. Super cool dude, man. Yeah, I feel bad that injuries caught up to him.
He belongs in the Hall of Fame. He belongs in the Hall of Fame. He should get it
for sure.
I think so. I think it's gonna be rough on him, but I think he should be.
He has 5 or 6 All NBA teams.
Hey, real quick, so we can cut this dude in chat. He just said Kobe's last 3 years were garbage. That was after he tore his Achilles and he kept playing. He came back.
You add context to it, but he's not lying though.
Yeah, he's not lying. They were bad.
I know, but I'm gonna add the context to it. If you want to bad too, so like what?
Bro, you got to stop entertaining this, bro. His name.
I know. It's just, I looked and I seen it. And I'm like, here we go.
Kobe did become a lot more likable to a lot.
Everybody could get up here at some point.
Yeah,
Kobe became more likable his last couple of years because really opened up. Like he wasn't so solely focused on winning and all that. He really opened up his personality, was giving more interviews, and getting out to doing other things that he became more likable.
But Jalen, even his gameplay showed that he was opening up. Like he was trusting his teammates more. He was, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what the thing was. He had this bad rap before of like not trusting his teammates, not being this hard ass on his teammates. But you start to see once he had people that he trusted, and that's the thing about it. Trust and chemistry is such a big thing in hoops. It's such a big thing. You know what I mean? Like unspoken word, like body language. I could just look at you and you know what I'm gonna do. Like it's such a, so when you play with someone that you could trust, it opens up your game so much, so much.
I think with him,
now one fellas, I gotta wake up early. Yo,
no, it's 3 hours.
Man. We at the 3 hour mark. We gonna shut it down, yo. But shit, I'm gonna let y'all know when we firing it back up again. Though y'all appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Thanks for having us. Of course,
as usual, gentlemen.
For sure. Oh, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. That was another great show. Late night shift, man. We appreciate y'all. Hope y'all stop by next time. Once again, like I said, man, y'all go back and watch some old videos or something, man. You don't gotta watch it, just click on it and let it run. Let's get these watch hours up, man, so we can get this podathon on. 24 hours of straight podcasting. You're gonna get good hoop talk. Hopefully, we get some people to drop by, show some love. We might even get hopefully leave Diggy come on here and give us his 25 minutes, maybe his whole hour of conspiracy talk. You know what I'm saying? We need some of that too. But like I said, man, 24 hours of straight podcasting. It's going to be a podathon. We need that, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all on every device y'all got, man, put on a different video and let it just rock for a little bit. We need to get these watch hours up so that we can get that podathon. 24 hours of straight podcasting. Who else is going to do that to show their appreciation to the viewers besides me? You know, it's all love. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all drink some water. Do not drink and drive. Call an Uber. Call a cab. Call a Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Love yourself.